Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. How are we all doing? Welcome back. What's up, K2? Lovely to see you. Maggie, how you doing? Rovy, how you doing? Well done your run. Thank you very much. Yeah, a big run yesterday. Well, yesterday and the day before. So, yeah, forgive me if I'm a little low energy today. Still, obviously, recovering from that. Everything's quite sore. But yeah, I'm here. We're going to just chill out. We'll chat about the run at the weekend. We'll do some loot running in here. Nothing with requiring too much brain focus. Yeah, there's a dev reveal live stream at 4 o'clock my time. So that's about 2 hours from now. What's up, Ghost? How you doing? So yeah, approximately 2 hours from now, there's an official Delta Force dev live stream with revealing all the stuff for season 10. So we're gonna watch that. We're gonna like co-stream that or whatever, and we can all watch it together and chat about it. And if you watch that on Twitch as well, then there's like exclusive drops only on my channel and specific channels that are like officially restreaming this. So yeah, that's that. There's a command !S10, and that will just give you the time on that. But yeah, we got a couple of hours for that, so we'll run around and get some loot, get some money. How you doing today, Ghost? Yeah, I can see there's some like drop stuff as well. You can sub or gift a sub to get an SR3M skin, apparently. That's maybe part of that. Possibly. Sounds about right. What's up, Carcass? How you doing? Good to see you, mate. I'm very good, thank you. Just coming back to Delta Force. When Season 10 drop? What's the score with bots in EU now? Season 10 goes out next Tuesday on the 30th. And bots in EU. There's AI operators in easy mode sometimes. That's about it, really. What did you have a specific question on bots, or it's kind of the same as it's pretty much always been? Hey, Smoking Gun, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. If anyone does any like alerts or any subs or anything like that today, don't flag it. Just yell at me to remind me, because the I think the site that kind of manages that stuff is kind of a bit busted, so there's a chance that things might not trigger today.
If you're not smiling,
we'll just have to wait and
balls to
see.
you.
I heard that one.
I got a notification from Twitch today that it's my 8th-year anniversary today. Subscribed to you. My son is 8 next month, so have been subscribed longer than he's been alive. Smiley face emoji.
Oh
Rolling
my
on.
god. Big MC. Love that. Wow. Subs longer than your 8-year-old son has been alive. That is fantastic. Thank you so much for the resub. And all your support, mate. Man, 8 years. Where does that time go? Where does it go? I don't mind bots, to be honest. If they help with the queue time, I'm all in for it. Yeah, 100%. Me too. I think the AI bots aren't too bad in Delta, to be honest. I think having them in easy is absolutely fine. If you don't like bots, you can play the other modes. To be honest, I think in normal mode as well, they should also put AI operators into normal mode for map queues and regional map queues that are slow. Like any map queue that has times that go over 5 minutes, it should just fill out the rest of the slots with AI operator teams. Because, like, who wants to queue for more than 5 minutes to play a video game? Hey, Huang, how you doing? I'm here, mate. I'm here. Don't worry. Very chilled today. Hey, Thomas Tran, how you doing, mate? Welcome. Have I seen Pacific Rim? I have seen Pacific Rim. Yeah, like the AI operators, they're pretty decent. They shoot you very quickly. I mean, they're pretty decent in the, like, compared to the bots I've seen in other games like PUBG that are just hilariously garbage. But like they're good enough to make it not a completely garbage experience. And yeah, I think it's healthier for the game to have quicker queues than to worry about whether there's some AI operator teams. Tom, lovely to see you, mate. Came here to congratulate you on your ridiculously amazing running effort. Thank you, man. Yeah, it was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. It's just so silly. I'm not on the treadmill today. You'll be astonished to hear. We're not walking today. No steps. Not even standing today. Actually sat, as you can tell by the chair behind me, actually sat down at my desk for probably the first time in about 3 months on stream. No, that's not a thing that's happening, Huang. I was just talking about it as a, you know, a theoretical. Hey, Ego, how's the weekend? It was good, thanks. I ran 100 miles. That took up most of the weekend. Let's go in a game. We'll do treasure piles, try and find some loot. I've just got my little budget runner M4 loadout on. It's like a 300k kit. We'll just, you know, do stuff.
What?
Was I being chased? Well, it was 100 miles of 2.5 kilometer loops. It's probably a confusing mix of measurements there, but what's that, about a mile and a bit? 161 kilometers of 2.5 kilometer loops. So, kind of being chased, yeah. Chasing and being chased all the time.
Complete the mission for rewards. Find high-value items and extract.
Oh, mate, that's very, very sad to hear, Tom. Thank you. Oh, sorry about that. Did I have ice cream at any point? I had 2 ice lollies that were handed to me by volunteers at various points. It was very hot this weekend, so that was greatly needed. I had 2 hot dogs. I had a hot dog at like 7 p.m, so that was about 7 hours in. And I had a breakfast hot dog at like, I don't know, 6 a.m. I had a hot dog at 6 a.m, so that was nice. Well, hello. I'm going to kill you, aren't I? There we go. But yeah, mostly fueled on Tailwind and gels. Tailwind is like a sports drink kind of thing, basically. Yeah, the hot dogs were went down a treat. Pete Boggy Faulkner was a huge ultra runner. He swore by ice cream as running fuel. Oh, rest in peace, mate. Rest in peace. Sounds very bassy today. I feel like I've got the wrong EQ on my headphones here. We don't want bassy. We want nice and tinny. Damn, that's a bit better. Mate, Tailwind's great. Tailwind just works for me. Just works for me. Like, one of the big things this is my first ever 100 miler. First ever time for me running longer than like 10 hours. I've done like 50 milers before. First time running through the night. But yeah, you hear about a lot of people just having like GI issues going for that long, where you just start to like feel sick and can't take food on. But yeah, I was able to keep drinking, keep taking on Tailwind, keep taking on gels, taking on food, just the whole way. Which was great. Hey, Agent Q, how you doing? Great job, run. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. Did I weigh myself before and after? Yeah, weirdly I did. Well, I weighed myself like, I think this morning, and then the morning before the run. And I weighed basically exactly the same. Maybe like 10 grams less afterwards. Which basically means over the course of the run and the evening after, which I didn't, well, I had a bit of food, but not loads. Means I basically managed to probably consume about 10,000 calories. Because I burnt over 10,000 calories during the run. And if I didn't really lose any weight, then I took that back on, basically. So, yeah, it's kind of nuts, isn't it? Like, you'd normally maybe expect to be able to take on, I don't know, like half the amount of calories that you burn, I guess, would be a target. But because of the slower nature of ultra running, you're running at like a much lower heart rate. And just allows you to take on a lot more food and digest a lot more food than you otherwise would. What's this other guy? You hiding in the bushes? I fucking heard you. There you are. But yeah, sorry. I'm very... My voice is really low energy today. I apologize. I'm just, you know... a bit fucking tired. What can I say? Nice to be here, though. It's mostly just moving around that is unpleasant. Being still is kind of alright. Do I think the Lara event will end? I think the Lara event's finished, hasn't it? Yeah, Lara event is finished. You can still do treasure piles, but the Lara event is finished. But you won't get the keys anymore. Where's Soccerati this week? Oh, I have no idea. I haven't looked, mate. Only just started. You're just missing one key? Yeah, you won't be able to do it now, unfortunately. It's over. Even if someone, like, gifted you the key, you wouldn't be able to do it. Oh, hello.
Let's solve this puzzle.
There's a safe. Oops. Someone's done wall breaker and the elevator already. And we haven't heard a single gunshot from anywhere. Maybe I'm just sleepy and not hearing things. Is that thunder in the game or your place? I can't hear any thunder. There was a missile. Wall breaker went off. Probably that. Most people don't do what you do, which is walk around every day, all day. So in a way, your body was really prepared. Yeah, I mean, the hardest part of these is the training, you know, and the preparation, right? Oh, hello. Okay. Hey, Debbie, and how you doing? What's up, Muffin? How you doing? Good to see you, mate. Never did get your red Lara figure? That's unlucky, man. Guess I was quite lucky with getting those keys. Should I play normal mode or 75 FPS? What are you on, mobile? I don't know. Whatever you prefer, really. Whatever you prefer. Right. Someone was scanning here a minute ago. Just kind of surprising. I don't think that's going to happen, Maggie. You stuck with me. Sneaky little hat claw. Who's the hat claw? Were you looting some of the hat claw? Who were they shooting at?
Through light and dark, paths are unveiled.
Just shooting bots, I guess. But, ooh. No, they were looting someone. Are they looting someone and then they jumped? They killed someone here. I don't know where this fucking Luna is, though.
The elevator at 0 dam is negative. Find another way out.
I carry this behind the barrier somewhere a bit more sensible. Oh, fuck it, we'll put it here. I was wondering, it seemed like a weird place for them to lie down, didn't it? They had just killed someone, they were looting them. Go on, have the gun. An improved helmet. Why not? Cool. Well, up to 650k now. I don't know where this Luna was, though. It's twice we've had a Lunar arrow go over. I have no grip on this gun. Probably not. No, I hadn't really looked. It's like a super budget M4. Like, I don't know, 120 to 140k, depending on prices. Season 10 reveal is in an hour and 50 minutes. Oh, that's the thing now, isn't it? 1 hour and 50 minutes. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Debian. Very good. Thank you, Horseman. I appreciate that. Am I going to do the 0 runs this Wednesday? Oh, 0 to hero? Maybe. I'll have to confirm. But yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's gonna be really, really hot on tomorrow and Wednesday, but should be fine. I think I'll still stream. I might stream for a little bit less time. Got like, you know, the old kind of heat wave thing going on again later this week. But yeah, I think it's a good shout. New operation map gameplay. Yeah, I think so. We've got the official dev reveal for Season 10 going on. In yeah, a couple of hours' time. We're going to be restreaming that here on YouTube and Twitch. If you watch on my Twitch channel as well, there's exclusive drops you can get. So, but it's up to you. Watch wherever you like. Ever seen Project Hail Mary? Rings a bell. What is that? I feel like I'm moving around in game how I feel like in real life today. Very, very slowly. Tried your loadout, made me 16 mil in 2 days. Oh, love that. Honestly, it's made us so much money. This is our slightly more fancy one with the M4. The real budget one is the Uzi one. Like, it's 100, you know, it's under 200k to rebuy that kit. This one's only about 300k, so it's still pretty cheap. But we're just treating ourselves to, you know, purple rounds. It's more just so the stream's a bit more interesting for people, so I can actually like take on fights, to be honest. Hey, Eamon, how you doing? Oh, it's a film. Okay, Ryan Gosling in space. Okay, interesting. I thought it was the name of like a, sounded like a video game or something. Still not quite sure what happened to the random Luna that was firing darts around, but sure. Any new info out for the new season? You'll find out in a couple of hours because we have the dev reveal with lots and lots of info for Season 10. We'll be watching that right here. Is the AR-57 good? Yes, it's quite good. Stories written by the guy who wrote The Martian. Oh, cool. I really enjoyed The Martian. That's good to hear. I saved the majority of my purple ammo boxes from... I don't know. Sure, whatever. From Battle Pass and weekly trade-ins, turned them all in for 6 ammo and sold it for around 10 mil. Nice. I've been using most of my purple ammo boxes, but I think I'm pretty much out now. Would I like a teammate? No, I'm good, thanks. How did I get the safe box? You get the safe box unlocked by completing the seasonal missions each season. When you complete all of them, pretty much, you unlock the 3x3 for the remainder of that season. So since the season ends next Tuesday, I wouldn't bother starting them now. But when the new season drops next week, then get on the seasonal missions, complete those, and you can get a nice 3x3 safe box unlocked for Season 10. Oh, I came and did this already. I just didn't do this guy.
Time to balance
Might
the
be a
playing
player.
field. Cracked it.
Man, these Lunas have just been camping here the whole time. It's crazy. Let's get upstairs. Upstairs is a ball ache to push. See what we can do. What ammo's in this? Oh my god, the ADS and that is measured in light years. Well, there you go. 2 ratting Lunas. Yeah, kind of crazy. I don't know if they had been hunting down that hat claw from before. But that was like 10 minutes ago they first scanned me and then they were just sat there. We were slapping them up as well. They were not good players. If we'd had like half decent gear, we probably would have done alright there. Got them both down sort of half HP. I heard the new safe box skin is spicy. Yeah, I've never really bothered trying to get the safe box skin. I tend to just get the safe box. I guess it's a nice. Yes, I've fucking seen Pacific Rim. You've asked me like 4 times already. Yeah, I never really bothered with the safe box skin. For me, I'm like, I don't really see the point. But you know, it's a nice kind of goal if you grind a lot. Right. Get rid of all that. We can do a trade-in now, I think, as well. When will creators get access to test servers? End of this week. There we go. Got one of our things done. 400k to buy us because buying all this purple ammo. Okay, let's ditch the purple ammo. We'll just bring like we'll bring blue and then like 60 purple. It's not the most efficient like money maker doing this, but we're just, you know, we got 40 million. Who gives a fuck, right? Right. It's another one of those where I'd really love to be able to see like a full replay of like the match afterwards, so you could see like what those Lunas had been doing the entire game. You'd love to know, wouldn't you? Like, some people play the game in such weird ways, and you know, I'm sure for like reasons where they're having fun, which is, you know, which is absolutely fine. But It'd be great to be able to just go back in a 3D replay. Not a 3-day replay. That'd be quite slow. I'd love to go back. Be able to view games back. Might see players running in here. Like running at us, I mean. Oh, good. Definitely be in my, like, top 10 features I'd like to see. Full replay system. Full replay system. AI operators put into normal mode and or games allowed to start with fewer operator teams to basically mean so matchmaking times are always capped at like 5 minutes maximum for all maps, all modes. I feel like those would be like my top 2. So, can you stand still? See you, Maggie. Have a good one. The fact that you're sitting lets me know how your legs are doing. I think it's the first time I've been sat down streaming for about 3 months. Even Friday, the day before the race, I still stood up. I didn't walk, but I still stood up. But today, I sit. Big fan of that feature on Halo Infinite. You can see the entire game. Yeah, exactly. It's been in loads of games. Like, it's not a new thing, right? Like, we just don't have it in Delta. Like, you can do it in PUBG. You could do it in... I could do it in, like, Battlefield 2 20 years ago, you know? So... How did he even know I was looking at him? Could be someone in here.
Through light and dark, paths are unveiled.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like, I know people like having kill cams and stuff to help identify cheaters, and that is something you can do from those replay things to an extent, but it's more, I find it's just cool to be able to like review what happened in a match, to learn from it, to look at interesting things, to look at crazy things that happened. Kind of cool. What's up, Venom? How you doing? I'd like to see gear cap in normal mode, so no reds. Yeah, possibly. I don't know if I'd be there. I mean, the only thing that I feel would really, for me, would significantly change the dynamic in normals would be, like, balancing it so that the TTK felt more like easy mode, where you... So that would be basically making it so it was purple ammo max for normals and gold armor max for normals, and then it'd be gold ammo and red ammo armor would be like hard mode only. But that's a very significant change of like the gameplay and the meta and everything. So that's a that'd be a huge deal. But I don't know. I feel like it could be worth it'd be interesting. I know a lot of people would probably be interested in that. I think also with other changes made to help with queue times, like AI operator teams and allowing matches to start with fewer players and stuff like that. I think that could be quite interesting because it may potentially, encourage more, sweatier players to really focus more on playing in normal difficulty. In hard difficulty more. Especially if they were like, oh, I don't want to play against AI teams. I'll just play hard mode or whatever. I had a 20.9 mil raid on easy yesterday. Bloody hell. So what did you find? Problem with kill cams, it shows what the server sees, not what you see. Yeah, and that's always an issue. I mean, we have kill cams in this, so... But yeah, you always have to caveat them with, they're not 100% accurate recreation of what happened in game. You just have to always keep that in mind. But I'm not really that interested in them for like, cheater identification. It's more just like, oh, what happened? I'm kind of usually interested in. Ooh, so much tea. An HOA and 2 tech key cards. On easy. Jesus Christ. And people say I get good luck. I like learning new kill lanes. Yeah, exactly. I'd love to see how other teams and players are like approaching the game sometimes. Are there any cons of using an LMG in operations mode? I don't know if it inherently slows your movement speed because it's an LMG, but they do tend to weigh more, so they will, they're more likely to have a negative effect on your movement speed because of that. I guess they can have, slower ADS times that might require more attachments to, to get your ADS speed up. They can also be a little... Oh, I didn't realize I did that one already. They can also be a little bit irritating because they have big mags, which can make ammo management a little bit more tricky if you're running, like, good ammo, like purple or gold ammo. Because, even with, like, you can bring the mag down to, like, I think 75 on them or something, or depending on the one, like, with, a smaller mag attachment. But even then, you don't want to run around with 75 gold rounds loaded into a gun, right? Or even 75 purple rounds is a lot, so you have to kind of have half a mag loaded at a time or stuff like that. So that can be a bit tricky. I've liked using the M250 in the past. I think it's very fun. Hey, Yusuf. How you doing, mate? I'm good, thank you. You got a tech key card from the spawn in the admin. Oh, hello. That was fun. HOA from King Safe in Cement. And another tech in the vault when doing the gold contract. Oh, my God. And gold bar next to coins. That's a good old haul there, mate. Is this the safe supplies? I'm not sure I can be bothered to do that. No, it's HVT anyway. Let's go up the top. We'll see if the treasure's been dug up there. You unlocked collection room last week. Nice! Congratulations. I don't find normals to be unbalanced. I mean, I don't mind that. I like there being a variety of gear and, like, the amount you're willing to invest in your kit to bring in, can give you an advantage, but you're also going in risking a lot more. So, I think that's the nature of extraction shooters, and I think that balances well. But, if you come in with a cheap as shit loadout, then you might die to sweaty geared players more often, but also you're investing a lot less money in those kits. Whereas, if their kit's worth 10 times as much as yours, you need to get lucky once, and you can get absolutely juiced. So I don't mind that. But the thing I like from Easy that, that I'd like to see, that would be kind of interesting in normals, is just the TTK, and that's the ammo and armor, like, discrepancy, really. Like, you can still choose to bring in, cheaper stuff than that, but just because in Easy you're only ever, like, if you bring the max gear you can in Easy, you're still, if you're fighting someone with the max gear and you've got the max gear, you're still shooting up a tier of ammo, which just, you're shooting blue ammo against gold, purple armor, so you're shooting up one tier. So that always makes it kind of a slow TTK. Speaking of weight, is weight a factor in people being able to outrun you? Same operator? You know what? I don't think so. I've never tested that, but I'm pretty sure all the operators have the same exact movement speed, unless they're under the effect of, like, an operator ability. Like, Hacklaw can move slightly faster whilst crouch walking. D-Wolf obviously moves fast with his ult. Viren gets a speed buff when he's used one of his abilities for a few seconds. By the way, talking about collection room, when you move item to the collection room, will they free space from the stash? Yes. Knocks. Oh, yeah, stuff like that. But I think their movement speed is all the same otherwise. Oh, hello. Someone might come up here to check this treasure pile. That was kind of down here. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's go this way. I'm enjoying this way of playing Delta Force extremely slowly and just chatting. Okay, let's go down here. Well, I mean, keep in mind you also get... So your speed is affected by how much weight you're carrying. If you go over... So... Oh, hello. So see in the bottom left of my screen, you've got your weight here, 24.3 out of 88 kg. If I hover over it, if we go over that loaded amount, which for me is 50, then it will say something different here. At the moment it says movement is not affected. If I go over 50, then I'll move slower. If I get to encumbered, I'll move even slower still. And this is also affected by your black site upgrades. So you have black site upgrades for your carry weight, which increases that 50 and 88 number, basically. And then you also have black site upgrades for your stamina as well. So if you've maxed your black site for stamina, then they'll be able to sprint for longer without draining their stamina and recover it more quickly. Let AI read my chats so I can focus on the game. I don't want a fucking AI voice reading my chat to me. Oh my god, I'd go insane. Oh, hello. I'm quite happy doing it the old-fashioned way. Be very noisy, but no, be horrific. But thanks for the suggestion, but it sounds awful. I'm very happy to focus on just, you know, reading people's chats and chatting. I don't really care too much about the gameplay at the moment. We're just chilling. Probably get my voice to AI. What, so it's my own voice reading Twitch chat to me? Oh my god, that'd be even worse. I don't want to help the AI overlords, like, clone me already. I'm sure they're already doing it sneakily in the background.
Let's solve this puzzle.
I think they're just going to extract. We're in the black site. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to look what they're called. But it tells you one is for stamina and one is for like carry weight or something. I remember having a red. I got a red out of a bird's nest. How about that? Come to Papa. Sure. These trade docks really worth having in here. The blue ammo. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? It's fine. Oh, sweet red. CSD and firing range. Thanks, Venom. Finally managed to get my stash space to level 10. After 8 months of grinding. Love that, mate. Well done. I only actually did my final stash upgrade quite recently. I remember getting, like... There was, like, a company emailing around creators, I don't know, a couple of years ago. Basically, I don't know if it was a scam or not, but they were, like... They were kind of associated with a real company that... I mean, that we knew were real. Didn't have a great reputation, but... They were basically like... We will give you X amount of money... per YouTube video you have on YouTube for us to license us to crawl it to, like, you know, to train our AI basically. And I was like, you know, and they said they were like, you know, could potentially be like this crazy amount of money. I'm like, you're essentially just asking me how much money, we'll give you a load of money for us to just like train a robot to do your job. Off of your past, your past 10 years of hard work. It's like, no, I'm not. Not up for that. Thanks. We're going to train your replacement. Let's go and see if they swiped. Did I get on over the weekend? No, I don't really ever play on the weekend. I loaded up Delta Force for like 3 matches the other day when I got that trophy on a Friday evening. I think that was the first time I've played Delta Force off stream this year. Like I never play Delta off stream. I don't play anything off stream at the moment. I haven't been playing any games outside of stream. Outside of stream and, you know, doing YouTube content and, you know, researching and getting shots and whatever. They did not swipe. No, I don't have the swipe. All right. What about tech room? We got time. Just go double check. They check the key card room downstairs. This raid is not very busy. Yeah, I agree. I mean, we did just hang out chatting for ages at the start, to be fair. So yeah, that kind of that let a lot of people leave the map. Oh, I don't think they'd even been in here, or they looked and didn't bother doing the computer. Let's run over to Subtech, see if that's been swiped, and then we'll get out. I like to see AI say, Smart Pack. He's got Smart Pack. Exactly. Oh, how did I get on over the weekend? Sorry, right, yeah, sorry. I thought you said, how did you get on over the weekend? This is why I need an AI to read my chat, because I can barely read myself. Yeah, the run was good, thanks. It was ridiculous. It was hot. I didn't sleep. I just kept going. Lammy came to see me. Lammy, who is the other beard guy. We don't really do, like, you know, content together anymore, but still a very dear friend of mine. He came by about 1 a.m. Stayed to about 5 a.m. hanging out, cheering me on. But yeah, I ran around for 24 hours. And I got my 100 miles done. So with 3 minutes to spare on the 24-hour clock. So yeah, I was over the moon. It's the first time I've ever done a 100-miler. So that was awesome. I'm just going to swipe this. We're not doing a check. We're just going in. Yeah, so that was pretty great. I was pretty happy with that. It was, yeah, ridiculously hard. My legs feel horrendous. But it's good. We got it done. Yeah, I mean, like energy-wise, I'm a little low energy today, but I don't want to sleep. It was hard. It was honestly quite hard to sleep afterwards. I got back home 1, 2 o'clock. And I managed to sort of doze for about 4 hours or so, and then I was kind of up again. But I didn't feel tired at all. I guess they've been through some more, but let's just go through this one. Oh, hello. Yeah, like weirdly I didn't feel tired. Like, you know, obviously my legs started to suffer and my feet were getting really, really sore. But I didn't feel tired during the night like I wanted to go to sleep, because you got adrenaline and you're also fueling off so much sugar as well. You know, gels and sports drink and the ways you take in like carbohydrate for these things is essentially just different types of sugar, of fructose and glucose and stuff. You know, how you get these carbohydrates in. So you're absolutely pumped full of sugar. Yeah, so I didn't really feel tired. It's just tough mentally, and yeah, my legs and my feet were pretty wrecked by, I don't know, by about 120, 130k in. I was struggling to move. More gold stuff. How much is the Intel dock thing? I mean, they're not rare, are they? But I just kind of like getting the trade-ins done. Hi game, Babe solos. Are there solos? You can play Lily Grove solos. So easy mode only, but it is actually very fun. So we've got the new season coming out next Tuesday. And, you know, they'll probably make changes to that. We don't know what those are going to be. We might find out in the dev live stream for season 10, which is happening in a couple of hours' time. Well, an hour and 20 minutes time, actually. And you can watch that on this channel. On YouTube or Twitch. We might find out about that then. If they don't give us full details on that, we'll have to wait until we get the patch notes, which will be kind of normally a couple of days before the update. For, you know, stuff like map rotation and stuff tends to come after these, like, dev live stream things. Oh, you know what? We should, we gotta look. Something horrific to do, right? If you had full replay system. Oh, look, they've moved the goals. I didn't realize. Okay, we'll try and remember. We got time. Something horrific you could do to yourself, right? If it had a full replay system, you could load back up your game and then look back at it. Is to go back at games and then look at places. Oh, a red. Hello. Look in places that you didn't loot. See if you can find any like red items that you missed in a game. Yo, obviously that'd be after the game is finished. You wouldn't be able to do it during a game. That'd be very silly. But what a wonderful form of torture that'd be. Be like, oh look, if only I'd looked in that inconspicuous little room, I would have found a med vent. But I decided to just exfil. Right. We should leave. 2 reds. Double red game. 1.5 milli. Take that. I mean, better yet, if the replay system just showed you a list of, like, the top tier stuff that was on the map and you could see, like, where it spawned and who found it. I'm not sure they'd want to give that level of information away, but... Like, part of me feels it'd be really interesting to know more about the mechanics of, like, how stuff spawns and the stuff in the world in a really kind of nerdy detail. And I like just trying to figure that stuff out myself, you know, in videos I make. But also part of me kind of likes that being a little bit, you know, a little bit unknown, because it means you're all kind of using your own knowledge and skills and experience to kind of have an interpretation of like those kind of aspects of the game, rather than it being like this is on paper mathematically like the best way to approach looting and stuff like that. Might make things a bit dry. Even worse than full replay, just a text recap of the rarest items in your previous lobby. Yeah. Well, I always liked even like, oh gosh, I just went to like try and pull my leg up and sit on it, and that really hurt. Ow. Ow. I'm fine. Yeah, like, so PUBG, like, as well as having the full replays, you'd have like third-party sites. They could pull information from like the API basically. So they give you summaries of matches, but one of the things they could do was like a 2D replay. So it'd be like a, you know, if you're playing like Football Manager or something, and well, I did a Football Manager when I was playing when I was a kid, and it'd show you like the pitch with just little dots that the players moving around wherever they move. It was like that, but it's like a PUBG round, and it shows you when people shoot at each other and stuff. So you could watch that in like 5 times speed and see, you know, you'd just be able to see like, oh wow, I came really close to this player and we didn't notice, oh, this guy came right past me, or I ran past there and there was a guy in a bush and didn't even realize. So it's always quite interesting in any kind of game, combat game, like looking back and seeing like where people were. There must be loads of times you'd be like, wow, we were so close to someone and didn't even realize, or one of you realized and was hidden. You know, quite a few times when I've been doing these kind of runs, we've seen some people run past, and I've just been in the open. I've just stayed still. We've just watched them run past when they've not been looking at us. It's always quite funny. So so on stream, with all the steps I've done on stream since March, I did 228,000 steps on stream. And then I think on Saturday on this run, I didn't quite go over 100,000 steps in the day because of the pace that I was going. It ran midday to midday. But I did... Hey, Danny, how you doing? Let's find my steps. So I did 97,000 steps on Saturday, which was a new record for me. And I did 87,000 steps on Sunday. Apparently burnt 7,000 calories on the Saturday and 6,000 on the Sunday. Kind of nuts, right? So it's not far off the amount of total stream steps I've done since March that I did just at the weekend. We got some boxes. Might get some more fossils. Lovely. Hi, bro. Bro. Good little raid, that. Money maker. Didn't die. Got some reds. Got some trade-in stuff. Everyone's happy. Happy as a pig in poo. Maybe even happier. We don't need don't need that either. Let's do my trade-ins before I forget and sell those things. Yeah, I don't have any races entered now. That had been my thing for a while. I had these 3 ultras that I've done over the last 3 months. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing now. Have a little rest. We got everything? I think we're good. Well, we're up. I need to keep an eye on when this stream starts. I'm going to be restreaming, so don't forget. Meant to be in an hour and 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Yes. Wow, why was Lessig was playing PUBG? Jesus. I saw a couple of, I think Stone Mountain did a PUBG video. Was this like a sponsored campaign, or were people just were playing it? No, just playing it. Blimey. Yeah, I saw Stone did a PUBG video the other day. Wild. Ben, remember the thing in an hour and 15 minutes. I will try. I will try and do that. Look, it's me! We got the promo today. We won the lottery. They're releasing new things like that AI. Yeah, I've seen them. The videos I just mentioned, or Lessix one didn't look like it was a sponsored one, but yeah, I have seen some sponsored stuff pop up to promote that AI companion thing. So yeah, maybe some of that stuff. I know, yeah, Dome, and I'd say a few like sponsored tweets and stuff. So maybe Stone's one was a sponsored one. I don't know. Yeah, like an AI companion you can like play with, right? Not like that, you dirty bastards. Play PUBG with, okay? Keep it in your trousers. All right, let's go again. Just kind of making as much money as we can before the new season, really. It's always nice to go in with a bit of a buffer. We've got another Uduru egg there, haven't we? Don't need that. Bit of a Bruce buffer. Money to throw away at seasonal challenges. Sell, sell, sell. I'm interested to see how quickly we can get our collector's missions done next season with the our fastidious hoarding of red and gold items ready for next season. Hopefully they don't completely overhaul how the missions work. That would be a little bit frustrating. I think the way they do seasonal missions now is pretty good. I think they got that locked in pretty well. Although I do like the idea of you being able to do like maybe the first tier of them in easy mode. I think it'd be kind of interesting, just given how many people either play only easy or mostly easy mode. I think it'd be kind of cool if you could do phase 1 of seasonals in easy. Don't sell that, we need that.
Every choice matters.
Just to give you a taster. Alright. They should do some seasonal missions on Lally solo. Oh, it's a fun mode. We'll just let people do some of them on easy, you know, and have them not map restricted as much. I don't know if they're going to have dealt with it, but because there's obviously lots of new content and other stuff they've been focusing on, but I really hope that they've done something for Season 10 to alleviate the problems of having map-specific missions that you can't do because the queues for those maps are so bad in your region. I pray that they've done something to help with that, because that is such an issue, like particularly on console. I think it's a bot. Particularly in regions like NA that are quite slow matchmaking wise. But, you know, even on the busier regions like EU, like as we found recently, if I want to play Space hard, I basically have to go to Asia. I'm not sure. I think the Brakesh and Space normal queues are pretty slow now on EU. Like, you can't have seasonal missions for getting your freaking 3x3. And then be like, you have to do it on this map, and then you queue for 10 minutes and can't get a game on that map. Like, it just looks awful. It just makes the game look so bad. Such a bad look for the game. So I hope they do something about that. It's like my #1 pet hate, #1 grievance with the game. It's my general grievance. It's my multi-armed robo evil Jedi droid. In a chair, mate. I am in a chair. Yeah, you know, I thought I deserved a little sit down today. You're out tomorrow, Robin? I had my biggest extract Friday night. 3.7 mil, got a battle tank red. And a 540k gun. Nice! GG's. Where did you get the tank? Was that a treasure pile or? I've had a couple of those from treasure piles. Of course. Nice. I'm going to try and come along. I won't be running tomorrow, but I'm going to try and come along to the pub after is the plan. We shall see. Yeah, they can make mission on easy longer to complete so people can choose. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Don't mind that. But like, only needs to be... the football's gone, so I guess they came and did the treasure bars. It's not... You don't need to be able to do all of the seasonals on easy. But, yeah, I think certainly making it so you can do some of them would just be... It's just a nice way of, like... I don't know, the football is there, introducing people to them a little bit. I don't mind that the 3x3 like takes a lot of work to do and a lot of time, because it is like a really high-end, you know, reward. So if you make it just easy to get, then kind of what's the point? But and I think with the generosity, the way they give out so many 24-hour passes for it throughout the season anyway, even if you don't complete it. Like, if you're only able to complete, like, half the required 3x3 missions in a season... And, you know, and you play once or a couple of days a week, then those 24-hour passes you get for the 3x3 probably help you get through 50% of your sessions for the season. So, I think they've got a nice balance of things there, to be honest. But, yeah, I just think it'd be nice if you could do phase 1 and easy just to introduce people to the system a little bit. You know, make it a little bit more approachable, the early phases. You also get loads of other great rewards from doing the missions. You know, it doesn't have to be just... You're not just those... Not just the 3x3. It's also all the tons of, like, premium fuel and equipment and red armor and all this stuff you get, which is worth millions and millions. Why don't I play Thai Prison? Because I'm always playing solo, so that's not really much of an option. I mean, the queues are very slow as well. Even when I go in Asia, they're kind of slow. The game isn't really designed for casual players. Well, I mean, you know, ideally they'd find a bit of a balance for both to some degree, but yeah, you're right. I mean, you know, the more you make it appeal to casual players, then the less maybe it appeal to others, but hopefully that's how you know, you can sort of differentiate the game modes, and they can, you know, easy can be for more casual players, and normal and hard can be for more sort of sweaty players or people with a bit more time in their hands or whatever. Did I do that? I think I did. Yeah, I mean, a 10-minute queue, like, it kills your fun, it kills the momentum. And yeah, you play differently because you're paranoid about getting killed because you'll have to wait so long for a game. Whereas, like, when I've been playing these space hard loot runs on, I think people looted in here already. I guess Rocketeer is probably up now. We'll just double check. I'm pretty sure a team spawned in here and then looted it. Yeah. Let's go loot the Rocketeer. See if they did the cement trucks. Didn't do that one. Hippie! Thank you so much, man. Great to see you. Oh, hello. Yeah, it was lovely to see Lammy. He came along for, he turned up at like 1 a.m. And he was there till like 5 in the morning. It was wild. Yeah, my legs feel totally fucked, to be honest. And my feet hurt quite a lot. When I was getting towards the end of the run of the weekend, it was more my feet that were becoming the issue. What's this? Hello. Hello to you. Well, that was worthwhile. Yeah, it was so it was a 2.5 kilometer loop. And it was, you know, it was basically flat. It was around a lake on a sort of trail thing. And it's not a bad surface to run on normally. I've been and run around there quite a lot in training. But when you're running for that long, like, it was quite a stony track. And they're quite big stones, a lot of it. And so once you've been running for like, you know, fucking 12 hours plus on this quite stony track, even with like decent footwear, just my feet just like, they're so bruised and sore. Like all the joints in my feet are hurting on the top and the bottom. So it's just my feet that were getting really, really sore by the end of it. Even though I do a lot of time on feet, a lot of trails. But that was more than my legs. My legs were in better state than my feet. Heard some footsteps, but might just be a bot.
Through light and dark, paths are unveiled.
I'd be worried if they didn't. Yeah, I mean that's fair point. If only I've done a half marathon, I can't imagine it 100. Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. I mean, it's basically 4 marathons back to back. It's just, yeah. It was very tough. Oh, hey Tang, how you going? Sorry, let me catch up with chat a little bit. How's the race? It was excellent, thank you. Got my 100 miles done. Just was pretty much dead on my feet by the end of it, but got it done. Sorry, I'll just reply to your comment a sec, Proof. I just wanted to like reread it. As a streamer, you have the option for a private streamer lobby host. Not really. I can make private lobbies, but I can't like invite people in. That's a different thing. But yeah, so some content creators have access to private lobbies, and I use them to make videos and stuff, as you may have seen. But yeah, you can't. I can't invite people in unless they have access as well. Damn, dude, there's boosting services on Google for $80 to get some badge on Delta Force. So what fucking idiots are paying for that? Jesus Christ. Have a long, hard look in the mirror. Did we do these? We must have done them. Bro, that was such a long scan on such a crap thing. Why is that such a long scan? It's only a purple item. Don't care about any of that. See you later. So the dev live stream is in just under an hour. I mean, there's probably going to be some sort of like countdown at the start, isn't there? But we'll be chucking that on. We'll be watching it, co-streaming it, restreaming it. I don't know. What do they call it? Whatever that is, we'll be watching it. I assume it's probably hosted by Goj. Normally, a vest, I guess? Oh. Yeah. Normally vest from these things, isn't it? A vest, me hearties. Whatever that rest of that joke is. Ben, will you boost me in Delta Force for $80 in Monopoly money? People who suck at the game just sounds fucking stupid to me. I mean, I suck at plenty of things, but like, I don't know. I just don't give a shit about achievement. It's only about a month ago I even figured out where the achievements showed up. I couldn't care less what achievements someone has, let alone my own ones especially. And then, and if you've just paid for it, then it's not even really an achievement, is it? It's just a little badge on your account that you paid for. Found a 8mm armored vehicle battery while loot running. Love that, Lucky. Oh, sorry, like Mini. That's fine. Well, however you want to justify spending your $80, mate, you go ahead. It's, you know, personally, I think it's a bit fucking silly. Not my money, though. Been another pretty quiet one so far, isn't it? We're getting quite a lot of these last week. Nice fresh vest for our troubles. I'm tempted to go back and just grab the other vest back and then keep this one fresh and sell it. We've got quite a lot of space at the moment. So if we keep that one full HP, then we can sell it for, I don't know, 100k, 120k, I guess. I just got off on a game where the whole lobby stayed white. One guy left looting. I came from the window and he shot him, and you extracted with 5mm. Nice. GG's. That's basically what I'm always hoping will happen when I'm running around loot running on Zero Down along the bottom of the map. Just everyone goes and gets killed nice and early. Seems to quite often happen. Guy in my buddy's Discord was paying for stuff, and it's why they all stopped playing with him and booted him from the server because he was buying boosting services. Well, hopefully he gets banned as well, which should be hilarious. Check number something on the leaderboard, something has a bunch of a bunch of what are these? A bunch of badges? I don't care what badges anyone has. I don't why would I care? Why would this be interesting to me? Hey Red 7, how you doing? The marathon is done. Yep. It is done. 100 miles done. Should we go and check the swipe? We got so many swipes of this. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to check any of those, Proof, but thanks. Nothing exciting there. People neglecting these poor little yellow boxes. Like, they can give you loot too, boys. It's not all about the fancy things.
Let's solve this puzzle.
Oh, it's already been bloody done. I missed. Okay. Let's see if this treasure pile's been done. I'm not sure I can be bothered to run up to the, Ah, fuck. We'll go up the top as well. It's often not done, right? Substation tech room's been looted, mate. Someone's swiped. What's up, Dan? You found a med vent at the weekend? Oh, mate. Love that. I'm happy for you. It's a great find. Budges, mushroom. Showing your age there with that reference, Tank. None of us want to know how old that song and animation is. I mean, I remember when that got... They didn't made like this, the updated version of it with the snake bit, right? The snake wasn't even in the original. Snake, it's a snake. I had the Magical Trevor song was my ringtone on my phone for a good few years back in, I don't know, 20 years ago. Everyone loves Magical Trevor. And then it was ruined by the 118 advert that used the same riff, and everyone thought I had a 118 advert on my phone. You know, back in the day where we all put like custom songs on our phones for ringtones. And when people actually had like their phones not on silent. Medvent, yeah, 10 and a bit mil. Kind of goes between 10 to 11 mil at the moment, something like that. We're gloating on reds we found over the weekend. We are. If you want to share... By the way, if you ever like gloating about the reds you find, which is absolutely fine, by the way. If you join my Discord, the TBG Discord, you can find the link in chat. If you type !Discord. We've got the Loot Flex room. The DF Loot Flex room. Stick a screenshot in there, or a video clip or whatever. Not from like your fucking YouTube channel. We don't want any of that nonsense. But, yeah, it's not for self-promo. But, yeah, you know, just stick a little screenshot. If you find a cool red, tell us about it. It's fun to hear. People have been digging that lately. What's up, Derp? How you doing? Amin, how you doing? From Delta Stream. Excellent. Well, from in-game? Something like that? Maybe. Let's have a very quick look in here. I found a watch. Congratulations, Horseman. You found Millie Radar on Lyali, but you lost it. You didn't have the 3x3. Oh, that is a rough. I don't think it's even been looted here. Pretty low on time, though. Let's see what we can grab. Any red today? We found a watch and a fossil in the last game. Yeah, I found portable military radar the other day in, oh my god. Eat shit. In the admin building, in the west, like, balcony room, the computer room. It was just sitting on the side in there. 2 minutes left. Boo. Yesterday you got HOA number 9. Oh, GG's. Great find. Great bloody find. Nice. 90 seconds. That'll do. Oh, got over a mil. Fuel cell was quite handy. You're dead. You hear me?
Through light and dark, paths are veiled.
Good couple of raids there. 2.5 mil. Found a med vent and an HOA this weekend. Damn. That's not too bad. Found Medi Robot on Saturday. It's a good pull. Nice. Hey Blackout, how do I use a creator code to get additional Delta coins? I'm assuming it goes on this on Midas Buy. So how it works is if you just buy through the Midas Buy link, then you get more coins when you buy through Midas Buy via that link than you'll get if you buy them directly in game. So you get about, depending on the size of the bundle you buy, when you buy on Midas Buy, it works out you get an extra kind of like 8 to 11 or 12% extra coins for the money you spend compared to do it in game through this bit. So I can't remember, I wrote it down somewhere a while ago to check the amounts. So if you spent 78.90 in here, you get 8,100. If you do that on Midas Buy, you get, I don't know, it's like 8,500 or something like that. So it's not a huge amount, but it's a little bit extra you get. And if you want to double check that, you can see if you compare it to versus in game, like that's what I know it's a little confusing. Like that's what the saving is. It's not an additional code you put in once you're on Midas Buy. And the like the 33% number or 35% number they say is kind of misleading because that's saying that's just like they word it in a weird way, but you don't get 35% more coins in any way. Like that's not a thing. Despite what every other creator likes to put in their stream titles, that's not a thing that exists. Right. Get rid of all that. Right, we're going to sell this lovely fresh vest that we never even taken a single bullet. Maybe you'd want it to have taken a bullet and then you'd know if it worked, right? Would you buy, would you want to buy a vest that you didn't know could take a bullet? So we don't have an East Wing card at the moment, do we? We've got a spare Substation Tech one because we found one a while ago. So we can merrily swipe that away to our little heart's content. I want to just keep an eye on this. When we need to just keep checking this page. And when we see this go down to like under 3, then we need to buy it, which they occasionally do. So just try and remind me to check this every now and again. I don't think we really care about any of the others too much. Nice. Yeah, no worries, Blackout. Thanks so much for using it. It really does help me out a lot. Anyone who uses the Midas Buy link, or if you can't use that, you can use code BeardGuys in game. I don't think you get the extra like few percent of coins when you do that, like you would for Midas Buy. There you go. You can type in BeardGuys there, and then that also gives me a kickback. So thank you very much. It does help a lot. Best time to buy keycards is 1 a.m. when the market crashes. Unfortunately, I'm not normally awake at 1 a.m. unless I guess I'm running an ultra marathon, and then it would be awkward. They do, there tends to be just every now and again, they just kind of, stuff just gets dumped into the markets for cheap and it sells up quite quick. So you find that with like, you know, you'll see vests and helmets and key cards. You know, sometimes you'll go in here and you'll see like, you know, this is selling for 202,000. Sometimes you come in here and these are selling for 140k. But you can tell because there'll be like not many of them. At the moment, there's, you know, 500 of these, then 1,100 at this price. But if you come in and there's like 30 at a price, then that's probably like a greatly reduced price. Yeah, I got a few coins. They're all just ones the devs have given to me. I guess it's just a reward for being so awesome. Keycard selection pack. Let's see if we can get an East Wing, because we don't have one. East Wing Manny? No. Alright. Fine. Right, let's go in again. How long we got? 40 minutes till this thing. Couple of decent raids there. Bro, I found 4 blade servers in the tech room. What, in one game? You need a big bag for that. Oh, different matches. That's disappointing. Just buy one. I've got the money. Well, it's nice to be efficient with it. I'm not in a rush to get an East Wing Manager's card. Like, we can afford it, but I might as well wait and see if we can get one for, like, you know, 800k less or something. If I haven't got one, found one cheap by, like, new season, I'll just buy one, but I don't really spend a lot of time in admin when we're doing all these loot runs anyway. I bought 3 the other day for 2.9 mil. Nice. And Subtech for 2.1. Yeah, it's good when you manage to catch them. What's a blade server? It's just a big red item. Yeah, it's like 3 by 4. So you can't safe box it. Ooh, cement. Hello, Saeed. Everyone's favorite. Well, that's a team. We're dead. We gave it a go. I didn't even notice knocking that guy down. Did I knock Saeed there? Yes, I did. Who was the guy we... Or did we... Oh, did we get... Did we knock someone when we swung the corner, or did we knock him with my final bullet from inside? I mean, it didn't really matter that they were Saeed team there, to be fair. He shot me in my level 1 baseball cap. No. I guess I got it before I jumped. I didn't even realize. It's kind of funny that we just... That Saeed had a gold vest on. He had 101 durability gold vest going into that. We were firing purple ammo at him. Kind of funny. It makes no difference that they were Saeed or not, because we heard them running in. Like, we knew there's a team that ran in. We absolutely slapped the shit out of Saeed. Oh no, I did. It was on... I did get him on the swing. Oh, okay, that's nice. Unfortunately, he already had 2 other people there with him, but if it'd been a solo Saeed, we would have had him. Take that. You know, what can you do? I mean, it's more annoying when the Saeed team, like, sneaks up on you or when they rat you, but they just ran in like a normal team there. They didn't even have his, like, Saeed's minions to use. I'm surprised the Saeed just decided to run in through the door, given that surely he would know someone was in there. Like, if the Rocketeer's not spawned, they know a team has spawned in there. And every team ever that spawns in there will run in and check the flight cases. 363 buy, it's not too bad. I've probably got a vest we can use, but whatever. Next time, Saeed. Next time. Kill. He came in for blood. It was good. I like the aggression. Not, you know, not mucking about, not ratting. Just get stuck in. Yeah, he's probably screaming at one of his teammates for being behind because he's been out doing the treasure piles. Where were you?
I hope you're prepared.
I have purple and red gear, but why use a white tier helmet? Oh, this is a nice... What's wrong with my little baseball cap? I think it's quite stylish.
We're landing. Let's review the objectives. Keep them in mind. Complete the mission for rewards. Find high-value items and extract.
Right, the old admin spawns are always a bit of a tricky one, aren't they? Never quite know what we're going to do.
Keep the following in mind. Shoot, loot, and time to scope.
We go this way. Love to loot all these containers, but we need to kind of move on a little bit. Quite explodey. Uh-oh. Haven't heard any shots in here yet. Is Saeed in here? I haven't heard him. Can't hear him yelling. No. Hey Kegels, how you doing? Where's the safe?
First come, first served.
I just hoover up whatever we can whilst I'm not getting murdered. Rare opportunity to run around here freely. Come on. Yeah, it's not awful. It's not amazing, but it's not awful.
Be cautious. The elevator in Zero Dam is activated.
Time to balance the playing field. Heavily armored enemy detected.
Okay. Interesting. What are you hoping that'll achieve? Oh. Oh. Okay. I think we're staying in here now. There were shots kind of backside of the car park there. Yes. 450k. Nice. I don't know if anyone's really extracting, to be honest. Pretty sure this is just a bot scampering out round up here that I kind of want to kill. Yeah, okay. They're still over there somewhere. It's kind of curious. Okay, someone's run across the back, maybe. That's good. That draws a bit of attention. Oh, that was fired from just down here, I think. Alright, they're having a proper go of it now, aren't they?
Zero damage.
Can you find HOA on any map? Yeah, you can pull it. Yeah. You can pull on any map. Well, that's running along the back here. I can hear footsteps down here, but I feel that's... I don't know, it could be someone walking down with the wall, but I feel it's a shield bot. Or a bot. Yeah, it's this bot. Well, there is a player kind of down there. There's a raptor down somewhere near that shield bot. This guy's coming in kick, I think. What's going on with that? The raptor's in such a weird place. Raptor's in. Unfortunately, he's going to be able to scan my footsteps and see where I am. Where have you gone, Raptor? Oh, that's not good. I can hear you crawling around up there, mate.
Let's solve this puzzle. Armor
Whoa!
identified.
Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting.
Tracked it.
Oh, there's all sorts. Oh my god, there's so many lines.
Hostile detected. Heavily armored.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Got a gold helmet on. Well, there's multiple teams here, so we'll be patient. Because hopefully they'll have a big fight. So I want to get Said to come over. That's my plan. Yeah, this is where we live now. This will be fine. Come on, Said. Come get involved. I assume the Raptor is on the same team as the Hackclaw. It's kind of hard to know. Can they shoot through the glass? No, this is all bulletproof glass. Got a Raptor, a Luna, and a Hackclaw been knocking around. I can't remember what else we saw on the scan. Obviously, the Said. can hear someone creeping around here. Someone running along downstairs. Fighting around the dam or in the dam?
Through light and dark, paths are unveiled. Mystery solved.
Oh. Saeed, well, I think
Combatant
Saeed's
identified.
underground. And the other team have gone.
Cracked it.
Saeed's team are like coming up from underground here. They don't know I'm here. I mean, well, they know they got scanned by Hacklaw, but they don't know that I'm here. I might leave that door open so they don't hear me close it again. Because we can probably hide if they run in. It does leave me vulnerable to their like AI bots being able to come in here, but I want them to go. It sounds like they're just happy sitting underground being rats. We need them to like go out and attack these boys. Would you fall for it? Maybe Saeed would. Underground should be more chance to survive. That's literally where Saeed is. He's just come from there. Come on, Saeed. Come get this mantle clock. I see a chair. Yeah, having a little sit down today, you know, treating myself. It's gone quiet. I feel like they may have gone out. That might be them getting a little bit involved here. So we'll grab the clock back in a sec. We'll scan and then grab the clock and then reposition.
Let's solve this puzzle.
Okay, nice. Okay. I can't believe there's a full recon team. And I managed to, like, extract myself from that. I mean, obviously we could run off and... How? Come on. Obviously we could run off and just extract now, but I kind of feel like I'm invested in this fight. There was a player there. He looked a bit far. Leave me alone. I don't know where the side team is. Not sure if they're in here with me or... We'll just have a bit of fun with it. Okay, the bird flew off somewhere else. How much ammo these boys got? Oh, that's just down here. Okay. So a player's still alive. Maybe they killed Saeed there. There was quite an exchange of gunfire. What the fuck is that? Well, that's going to get him moving down there. Oh, that's Saeed. Saeed's down there now. Okay, now, hello. He definitely saw me. Not re-peeking that. These are exciting noises. What side are we extracting? We do try and get out? Down there, okay. Look, we'll play it like esports. You don't need to extract, right? Oh, there's a man. I need a better shot than that. It's not a great M4. I've only got purple rounds. I don't want to waste a good spray. If I can get into this window and then shoot that guy, I've got a much better chance. I think they're shooting into car park here. Yeah, they're very close here. Maybe just on the corner of my building almost. Oh, hello. It's another new team. It's not just Said. There's a Viron down here. I got shot in the back by a Luna. Jesus. How did a Luna walk? I mean, I know he had a 10% hearing buff. Or was it 5% on that hat? Oh my god. How did we not hear that? That's crazy. They were literally in there with me. Oh my god. Look how slow they were moving through the building. That is crazy. Pull levers. Oh, lever got pulled absolutely ages ago. Oh, that's a giggle. We got 800. Oh, yeah, we had that key card as well, didn't we? I mean, it's not really a ratting Luna. It's a Luna from one of those teams who wanted to try and kill me and snuck up behind me. I don't know if that's really ratting. Oh, unlucky. Right, let's have a look at this dev stream. Is this up yet? Good bit of fun. It's nice when you've got, when you've come in with a 300k kit and then you've got like 800k in your safe box. It's kind of fun just to like, see what the crack is. Get involved. Oh, where did that key card go? We want to... West Wing monitoring room. Do we sell that? Probably. What do we have for this at the moment? We got a fresh one sat there, so let's sell that. Oh, that's a copy. Where did my... It's up there. There we go. We'll sell that. Oh, it might actually sell for slightly more than... Oh, got two... Oh, yeah, one of them's equipped. Okay. Normally they always sell for more than that, but that's actually kind of worth doing, isn't it? Do that. Sure. Someone will probably buy that. Maybe. Hey Bella, how you doing? Cool. Let's we got 12 minutes till this like dev live stream is due to start. Let's just go in again. And we'll just be quick. Did I not? Oh, that's hard solo. No, don't buy that kit. 400k to God, let's just bring in my little shitty cheap one. Because we may end up just backing out of this. There we go. 130k. Yeah, so we'll be checking out the dev live stream. It's going to go through a big reveal of all the content coming in Season 10, which is coming out next Tuesday. That's going to be in 10 minutes' time, and I'll be watching it here on YouTube and on Twitch. If you watch on my Twitch channel, there's also exclusive drops today just for the channels that have got access to or on the special list of special people that are streaming this today. So, yeah. Hang out on whichever platform you enjoy. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to drop a like on the stream. It does help me out. Appreciate you. Thanks for all the support lately. It's been great to see such big numbers on YouTube. We're going to speed run a few treasure piles here. I mean, that round was probably a good demonstration of, like, why when I'm doing my loot runs along the bottom of the map, so often we get games where it feels like I'm the only player in the lobby. Because everyone's just doing that shit up at admin, right? We had, there was the Saeed team, and then 2 other teams at least were involved there. That's 3 teams on the map were at admin. You know, maybe there was a 4th one there that got killed, possibly. You know, it just takes that and then one solo or gear set team that dies early, and you've got like the whole south of the map to yourself, basically. Have they like turned off the 0 damn queues because the dev stream's about to start? What's going on? Cheers, Tyler. Appreciate that. Thank you, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're in, right? We've got 9 minutes.
I hope you're prepared.
Hey, Moro, give me a hand. Oh, this is killing. What's going on? Look up there!
We're landing. Let's review the objectives. Keep them in mind. Complete the mission for rewards. Find high-value items and extract.
What's my Discord link? If you type !Discord, it'll give you my link. We've got 8 minutes to this stream. Let's just run into admin again, see if we can, like, open a safe before I get murdered. Oh, there's no safe on this side. Maybe a little diddy safe. Or should we do the flight crates? The flight crates. The flight crates. Hey, happy chap. Every game today I've been killed by a rat. Unlucky, sir. Come in. Come here. That's a big vest. Sure. Well, we got a fancy vest now. I'm moving up in the world. They'll never know I'm here. Ignore him. HUA incoming. These are the ones you win. Just wanted the key card. The more bots we leave alive, the more of a nuisance they are to other teams, right? Might have to kill that guy. You do a little safe at least. How many days for the new season? New season is the 30th, I think. Next Tuesday, right? Just like that. We just charge over to their side like a mad bastard. Start stealing their loot.
Through light and dark, paths are veiled.
It's Saeed! Get him! It might have been a solo side as well. Man, if he hadn't set me on fire, might have been alright there. Well, that's well timed. We got 5 minutes on the dev live stream, so we'll get ready for that. Well, hopefully, God, if I restream this on YouTube as well, is it gonna, like, turn off the stream because they're gonna play copyright music? I guess we'll just have to find out. I'm sure it'd be fine. What could possibly go wrong? He was jumpy, wasn't he? He was a jumpy boy. We pleased with the Uzi he managed to acquire. Right, we've done all that. Let's just sort... We've got some bits here to sell first. Oh, can we do another trade-in? No, I think we're still missing a thing, right? Not you. Yeah, we need another... little Dewberry, what's it? Fossil on a watch. Let's have a look at our collection room. I think they're both max upgraded, right? Fossil... The Bob Fossil and the watch are both max, so we can sell both of those. Sell all of this. Well, I'm glad we brought the extremely budget kit there as well, so we didn't throw away an extra couple of 100k on that. It was well timed. I didn't even remember seeing that it was a side game at the start. I just ran in there. I just ignored it. Isn't that the thing for trading? Did I? Data trade? What? Have I got the wrong thing marked? Oh no. Well, I can trade in. I think I'm just an idiot. I think I'm an idiot, chat. There we go. I think my brain is maybe somewhat in recovery still from yesterday, to be honest. Trying to get back on a level here. I'm working on it. Oh my god, look at all these infirmary key cards we got. I've just forgotten to sell them. Okay, there we go. Better. Get out of here. I'll sell you. Make some space, good cash money. Whole bunch of stuff in there. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, mate? So we're gonna chuck on this dev stream. The music is quite crazy. I'll just BRB 2 secs and then we'll chuck this on. Let me settle in. So we're gonna find out all the info about the new season, all the content coming in season 10 in just 2 minutes time. There we go. Oh, the wrong overlay. There we go. Oh, there we go. Got to see my face. Bosh, there we go.
Wherever you are in the world, welcome
Jesus.
to Delta Force
Oh,
live
God.
stream. It's thrilling to have you here today because we have a lot to get
Oh,
through.
we're so loud.
Jill from the
Okay.
communications team, and I'll be
Everything's
your
fine.
host today. With me is Cal, our community manager. We're also joined by 3 guests who will actually build the game, and we'll bring them in as we go. And today is a big one. We are talking about the season Meltdown, one of the biggest Delta Force updates of this year. When we
Okay.
say big, we mean it. A new
Do you want chat
operations
on the
map,
side?
a new warfare map, a new operator,
You're already
new
watching on
weapons,
stream, right?
new vehicles, new rewards, and it keeps going all summer. So whether you play every day or you haven't played for a while, this is a great moment to be here. And if you're brand new to Delta Force, welcome. You've picked a great time to jump in. Here's what you can expect
do I
from
do? Is
today's
this
stream.
captions?
We'll start in operations with our new map, AZ3. A new nuclear power plant in crisis, which we've been working for a while.
Do you hear this all right?
Is where you must navigate through radiation, finding new red loot, while literally running away from the plant's security chief. Then the new operator, new weapons, and lots of cool improvements to make your experience even better. And after that, Warfare, a new map and new modes, so Warfare players will feast as well. Then progression,
can you hear
rewards,
this all right,
and our
chat?
first proper look at the Rainbow Six Siege collaboration. We'll also share some exciting news regarding our esports.
Yeah,
And
so I did just turn
spoiler
up. Is that all right
it's
now?
heating up. To finish, we will be closing the stream with Community Lounge, where we talk about the current situation with anti-cheat, hot topics from you, and more. And throughout today's stream, we'll be taking questions
Cool.
from content creators joining us in a bit, and from all
That's
of you
good.
in
Nice,
chat.
thank you.
We've also got creators restreaming in different languages. So
That's
if
me.
you
I'm
want
doing
a
that.
different perspective,
Exclusive
go check them out.
drops on
Just
Twitch.
to make sure you're back here during giveaway sessions, since we only count chat from this channel. Before any of the new content, let's connect a few dots.
I think we're 18 seconds
no,
behind. There we go.
Marquez,
Oh, we
my
missed
current
the
life goal,
joke.
Survive
I'm sure
until
it's
season
great.
Meltdown this year, which is very soon as it arrives on June 30th, 3-0. So let's show you what you have for this new season, as we will start with
I
the
think the
one
YouTube stream should be
map
okay, by the
players
way,
have
but
been
if it
waiting
goes
for,
down because of
AZ3.
copyright, then why is it weirdly cropped?
This is our new operation map.
Then just jump over to
it's not
Twitch
a
if there's any
small
issues
one.
on YouTube.
The
I think
team
it'll be
put
fine.
a huge amount of time and care into it. You are stepping into a nuclear crisis that is in meltdown, and we try to push even further with narration and
There we go.
immersion for this
Boom.
map. We really want to use AZ3 to push on what an extraction experience can be, to test the edges of it. And as players, you will be able to determine the fate of the power plant and the outcome of your each run, together with other players. So everyone feels different. Tell you more, we have one amazing trailer for you.
These guys were both out in China. We went there last year, by the way. They're nice dudes. All right. New map trailer. AZ23. I can't hear any audio in this either, so I think they've screwed up and not the audio. There we go. But it's not my end.
Running blind on intel for the AL. But this region is at high risk of a nuclear incident. Keep the following in mind. Shoot, loot, then pack the scoop.
The signal is clear. Take action.
All right. So there's the radiation levels thing we kind of knew about.
Experiment 66 is projected to conclude in T-minus 4
New little puzzles.
All units submit safety risk assessments on schedule.
Interactive silo lid thing.
I've got a reading.
This is the new boss. Oh, this is the decontamination bot guys, but they also shot him in the face. Yeah, this is the new boss. Agent 47.
So eager to die. Excellent.
I don't know what's happening, but reactor output is still
Oh my god, you can fight inside that thing. Love that.
Key verified. Access granted.
Very radioactive.
Hostile signal detected. Lethal action authorized.
Damn it! Someone take control of this piece of junk!
Entering manual mode. Executing command.
Okay, so you can control the water turret tank thing.
Won't authorize shutdown because of their experiment timeline. I know better than
For any
anyone how
scientist.
important this research is.
It's like GoldenEye.
Hold this position. Once I finish calibration,
Dr.
use that console to insert the
Oaken.
control rod
That's what his name was.
immediately. Data set. Follow me. I know somewhere the signal can get through.
Steam explosion at reactor 2. Incident
Oh
level
my
confirmed.
god. Dad's in it safe.
Estimated contamination
I've seen
region.
Chernobyl.
Careful. Don't fall.
Don't get in the reactor.
We're outside the signal blackout zone. Upload the data package to Skynet immediately. Encryption keys in the archive. Just send it.
Critical alert. Reactor power output has critically exceeded safety thresholds. Core meltdown imminent. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Okay.
Priority alert. Hydrogen explosion at reactor 2. Incident level confirmed. INDS scale 7.
Just wash it off,
Major
that'll be
accident.
fine.
All personnel evacuate beyond contamination zone immediately.
Have a
Estimated
rinse.
spread radius 3.7 kilometers. Correction 9.2 kilometers. Correction 24.9 kilometers. Correction 45.3 kilometers.
Wow.
Correction 79.8 kilometers.
Oopsie poopsie.
Now that is a great trailer. To tell us more, we've got Hayden, our narrative designer, and
They
Raves,
do
the
a
level
good
designer
trailer,
of
don't
this
they?
map. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, Hayden, trailer looks really cool, but that's not a topic for my summer vacation. Why are we going there?
Thanks, gentlemen. Hi, everyone. With AZ3, we started with one question. What does the future look like when it fails?
Hey,
You've traveled through Asara already.
an English
You've
dude.
seen its people and history, and you've seen Havoc's cutting-edge technology. AZ3 is where those two worlds collide. Old Asara, Havoc's ambition, and the wreckage left when that ambition goes wrong. We call it a modern ruin, a place built to power the future, now falling apart in real time.
So it's beautiful, but still unsettling at the same time.
Exactly. And here's how you get pulled in. A scientist working inside the plant reaches out to GTI. Havoc has been pushing the reactor far past its safe limits. You're sent in to investigate, but it very quickly becomes a race to stop a meltdown.
So we get to play the special forces here, walking into a live nuclear crisis.
Right. This isn't a map you tour. It's one you step into, survive, explore, and make choices that change how your run ends.
And I think players will feel that the second they load in. Reeves, what does AZ3 feel like once you're inside?
It feels slower, heavier, and more dangerous. We don't want a run and gun map. We want a map about exploring and searching. One side is wild, open wasted yard, quiet, almost creepy. You fight between rusted vehicles and breaking machine.
That's the thrills. What's on the other side?
The old planet, built before Havoc arrived, damaged, leaked, then sealed off. And in the center
really
is
nice,
the modern
yeah,
reactor
they
building.
specifically
The
say
best loot is there,
they want it
but
to be
it's
an
also the
exploring and
most
searching
dangerous
map,
place on the
not
map.
run and gun.
So you're telling players
Yeah,
the
it
best
appeals
loot
to a lot
is
of people, I
in
think.
creepy buildings.
Yeah, that's the choice we want.
And honestly, I know I will run straight for it. We see danger, we see loot, we call it a plan. So step 1, we go in. Step 2, we figure out what is happening. Step 3, profit. Is it that easy? Since it's a nuclear power plant, I'm guessing the radiation isn't just decoration, right?
No, radiation is a real threat to you. It's a real threat you have to manage. The deeper you search, the more radiation builds up. It can hurt you, version your movement, and your survival. Radiation builds up to 4 stages in our game. And for the first 3 stage, there are no ideal, but they won't hurt you that much. As for the fourth stage,
Will I start to glow in the dark?
no, radiation doesn't do that. As you can see, your ability to move and fight will be severely impacted, so you would like to avoid this. But radiation is also a boon. What it does, it points you to loot. When you hear a Geiger counter, something worth finding might be close.
It creates a simple, tense question every run. How much will you risk for what might be inside?
And you can manage it. There are cleanup rooms and some havoc enemies and equipment can help you bring your radiation down.
So greed is still on the menu. It's just getting a lot louder now. The Geiger counter is basically the game quietly asking, "Are you sure about this?"
Yeah, and the map also talks to the player in a way because this map is actually reacts to you. When an area is thoroughly searched, it can start to break down. You might see sparks, leaks, and some small explosion. The plant feels alive, and the light is getting worse.
Which is very cool, because if you think about it, it feels more interactive and it's giving away intel to other players. This part has been sniffed.
And the whole time you can see the reactor status on screen. The number keeps climbing, so you always know the crisis is building.
I love that little green screen background.
That's a great way to keep me tense for an entire run.
Yeah.
And rooms after rooms to discover something new. On AZ3, you might find the free key cards to the radiation zone.
So you're saying we're getting some good loot?
Even better, because you get them repetitively in one single run. And the more key cards you get, the deeper you can explore. And the deeper rooms have a better loot, including a real shot to the red loot.
So a clean run can keep snowballing. Every key card
that's
is
quite a lot of stuff
door,
for one room,
another
for one small room.
At something great.
Yeah, and here's something else for the beating hearts. AZ3 has a brand new red loot. There are some of the best items you can pull out of this map.
I'm so happy that there are some good stuff in yellow endless corridors.
Please let me cheese the radiation with Stinger.
With surprises, if you know what I'm talking about.
Radiation already sounds a lot, but the planet has something even more dangerous than the building itself, right, Hayden?
Right. And when the team says more dangerous, he has a name. His name is H1000. He's the security chief of the plant, wired into Havoc's network and rebuilt into a human weapon. He gave up his humanity to follow Havoc's orders perfectly. He's cold, efficient, and he removes anything in Havoc's way.
Yeah, we all know our bosses are mean and baddies, but how is he different from the rest?
Other bosses wait for you or patrol an area. H1000 comes to find you. If you become a high threat, he hurts you down. He flanks you, dodge your bullets, fire a tranquilizer dart, and finish you up close.
So you're saying while I'm busy looting, he's already taken it personally?
He is. And he's a melee monster. Once he gets close, it's game over.
To make it worse, his smoke grenade can block your vision and make it even harder to react to him.
Thank you. That makes me feel so much better.
You think this is the end? Well, his start will put you down if you don't act quickly. As medic operators can remove the dart and bring you back to your knee.
So simply put, he stalks me, blinds me, darts me, kicks me in the face with 2 identical twins. That's a 10 out of 10.
Sends you to sleep.
And he has history with one of our
comes and
operators.
attacks you as
so
well.
for some players, this fight will mean even more.
We want this fight to feel like being hunted. You are under pressure, but you always have a chance to turn it around.
And when you hear his music, you only need to know one thing. H1000 is coming.
Well, that's the kind of thing our players keep saying that they hate, and then immediately go do 5 more times. So we have the place, the radiation, and the boss who treats us like a personal project. Good party, but how does a run actually end?
Yep, as the reactor's power climbs, it pushed toward meltdown, and the scientists who got you here will reach out to you and attempt an emergency shutdown. If you work with them and pull off this special quest, you can bring the crisis under control. We won't spell exactly how it plays out.
And if we don't? I mean, if we can pull off that quest?
It's a nuclear power plant. You can do the math. Everyone has to get out fast.
Yeah, what if someone else on the map decide that they stop us from finishing this quest? out of greed or out of fun?
It's possible, and it's the beauty of this design. Everyone on this map have a say in its outcome, and each round is the result of all the players' collective choices.
For us, that's the heart of AZ3. The ending should feel like a result of what players did or chose not to do.
So one match can end in an emergency shutdown, a full explosion, and a
Such
whole
fuel
lobby
rods.
suddenly
Don't do that.
sprinting for the exit.
And as I can see from the footage, following the quest does not always lead to the best outcome. And I was wondering if there is a way to actually shut down everything, but for that, players will have to find out in the game.
This is what we want. Different choices, different story,
Love
every
that,
round.
K2.
The question is, what would you do, chat? Well, will you save the power planet or will you let it burn? Let us know by tapping 1 for saving the planet, or 2, you won't save it and let it burn.
5 lucky fellas from the chat who take that question and make their choice will be awarded with this season's premium season pass, as well as the latest legendary melee weapon, which we will talk about later, so let us know.
To sum up, AZ3 is the latest operations map to Delta Force, where you step into a nuclear power plant reaching meltdown, where you will experience extraction gameplay like never before, while trying to secure new loot. This map also has bridged endings, so each run can have a different end, which is determined by players' collective choice.
All right,
And
cool.
here's some
I like
good
that.
news
Looks
for
fun.
everyone. AZ3 as our latest map to operations.
Easy and
ships with
normal.
both
There we go.
Easy and normal
12.5k
difficulty.
value.
Which actually
level
matters.
14 for normal.
If extraction has ever felt intimidating, this is
30
a
minutes
real
on
way
both.
in. You can learn the map, learn the loop, and build
No
confidence.
entry value on
So
easy.
it's not a new map. Go there and hope
There we
you
go.
have the best luck.
It's actually new map, as in come in, learn it, survive it, and maybe walk out a lot richer.
We've walked into a nuclear crisis, survived the radiation, and have to run a boss who takes it personally. Now let's meet someone who fits right into the story.
This is N2, our new operator for this season, and he's not just a new face dropped into this season. He's actually very tied directly to AZ3.
Let's see
Mr.
the trailer.
Freeze.
This court finds that the AI holds no legal responsibility.
Are we forced to do that every time? The scientist mission? I don't know. I doubt it. It has plenty of normal. You don't have to do that to like extracting. It has lots of normal extracts. By the look of it.
That dream again.
Gabriel Mercier, codename N2, role engineer. As a former nuclear facility engineer, N2 was removed from his position following a major incident that escalated into legal proceedings. He later returned to military service and was reassigned to Arctic deployment under CBR and related units. With the originally designated
Oh, you
technical
can't open the
specialist
door when
unable
it's
to fulfill
frozen.
operational requirements,
Ah, there
and
you go.
following assessment review, N2 has been approved as a replacement operator.
How long
for
is this dude
subsequent
frozen
operations.
for?
Stun out.
Oh, it's like a little fly. Oh, it's that's a, okay.
Throwing stun.
Well, that's a cute little stun
Stun
thing.
hit. Freeze right there.
The freeze ray thing. So funny. It looks. I mean, it looks nuts like this.
It's
so
getting
we'll wait
cold.
and see. But it looks.
N2 is equipped
crazy.
with a modified grenade launcher, capable of firing up to 6 LN2 grenades. Upon impact, each round detonates and releases a burst of cryogenic gas, dealing area damage and significantly impairing enemy mobility.
What is this?
Sustained
Is
hits
this the
can
new
fully
warfare map?
immobilize targets
Colosseum?
through extreme low temperature exposure.
That's absolutely mental.
Cold. I can go colder.
You get 6 freezy grenades in that thing? What's the cooldown on that? Oh my god. We don't know about Lyali Solo at the moment.
Codes are not working, and we're working on them. So rest assured, you will get your rewards one way or another. And remember, if you are watching on Twitch, there is one awesome Twitch drop reward. if you watch for 45 minutes, you will get one epic firearm appearance, which is very awesome. Now, getting back to the stream, Hayden, can you tell us why this very new operator belongs to Season Meltdown here?
That I can, because the disaster at this plant is personal to him. N2 used to be a cooling engineer and has some experience with meltdowns. He knows these systems, he knows what cooling failure means, and he knows exactly what's at stake if the reactor goes critical. So through him, the season story and the map story become one.
Well, I gotta tell you, I love that cooling engineer is actually one who shows up when everything is overheating.
Yeah, he's an area control operator. One idea: you take space from away from the enemy and make them fight on your turn.
And that's the fantasy we wanted. You are the one who controls the cold and controls the pace. When you show up,
the story's fine that they do for each operators are really impressive. They put a lot of work into that. The trailer's always very cool.
Start with his passive, Frostbite. Your gadget can create cold area, slowing enemy until they're freeze. And in operations, frozen enemy break bones more easily. So every enemy you freeze become a softer target for you and for your squad.
Or harder targets if they're frozen.
Yeah, I'd say
it
easier
also
targets.
It's tagging them
but
as well.
Anyway, he's great at creating weak points on the map wherever he pleases.
Looks absolutely
so,
bonkers.
Hot Summer, how
like it was popping up and like showing that a Luna had been frozen and how long it was lasting as well.
Zone. Enemies inside keep getting slowed and they cough hard, so they cannot hide. You can even close the door, block off a path, and turn a room into your own space.
So, in a map like AZ3, where everything is closing in, I can even
As a
build
new player,
my
so
own
Delta Force
wall
already a
and
sweat
buy
fest.
myself
Yeah, exactly.
time.
It's already sweaty. This isn't going to make any
man who controls
sweatier.
cold, walking into a plant overheating, out of control.
Okay, so my enemies are frozen. Good. How do I turn that into kills?
Your homing standing grenade. It tracks enemy you have already frozen. Freeze, blind, then clean up. It all flows together.
Okay, and what about holding ground?
That's your forest launcher, up to 6 rounds. And the more you fire, the faster it shoots. Damage plus cold. Great for holding a point or shutting down a push.
So my Hulu can be freeze the space, blind the enemy, and lock down the area.
For that thing.
Right. You can turn any part of the battlefield into your home ground, and it works both operation and warfare.
And good news, you can unlock him straight through this season's battle pass. Returning or new to Delta Force, you can bring him home.
And a new season always bring new toys. This season is no exception, right, gentlemen?
Indeed. We have 2 new weapons for this season. The first is the RM277, a new assault rifle. It's a 6.8 mil bubble pop rifle bullet to punch through the next-gen armor plates. In its class, think of it as your reliable mid-range workhorse. The damage and the armor penetration are strong. The recoil is very controllable, but the fire rate is on the slower side, and the raw range is shorter. So it's reward players who pick their fight at mid-range and make every shot count, rather than spreading across the map.
Yeah, treat
if you
myself
want
a
a
sit down.
dependable mean weapon that holds the line and chews through armor up to close to mid, this is the one.
Yeah, got it. The second one fills a different role, right? Wise hidden?
Yeah, the SVCH, a new marksman rifle. This is your reach and pressure tool. It hits harder per shot, reaches much further, and stays stable. But it's single fire with a smaller magazine, so it's less forgiving up close. It's highly modular too, so you can really tune it to how you like to play. So if the RM277 is about holding mid-range, the SVCH is about controlling the fight from a distance, picking targets up before they can close in. Together, they give you 2 clear answers to do different situations.
And there is more coming in this season because we are actually doing a lot of work to tweak, our TTK overall in our game, right?
Okay.
Yeah, we are tuning and optimizing TTK, and we have added a lot of new ammo types. The goal is simple. Across every weapon, every engagement range, and every situation, gunplay should feel fun, fair, and like what you would expect.
And this is where player feedback really matters.
It does. Play, tell us how it feels, and we'll keep tuning.
Before we leave operations, a couple of new stuff and
Interesting.
improvements that make the whole experience more fun and smoother.
First, we tried something new with this season's 3x3 safe box unlock. It feels more like a narrative as you uncover the story from different angle and define your justice with your choice.
Don't change my
Also,
collector's missions.
in the lobby, you can now use emotes to interact with your teammates now.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Second, for mobile players, you can see your legs now.
Well, I already feel grounded right now.
The improved pinging from last season also got some improvements, as they now come with voiceover prompts too. As you can see here, it's so much easier to coordinate with your squad. You can communicate without too much effort and achieve great teamwork.
We're also giving you even more reasons to explore and progress in operations. First up, we have cute Luna.
Very cute indeed. And we are very curious.
Shiny?
Who should we make next?
Right, chat. Who should we make next? You look
Cute
super
beard guys?
alive now. Okay, how about a new 3x3 safe box skin?
It looks very cool, and chat's flying right now.
Royce,
so maybe
Royce
another round of
me.
giveaway.
Like a
5 season
Cthulhu
passes, 5
Royce
melee
me.
weapons. Just let us see your W's in the chat.
That's a lot for operations.
That is great.
Wrapping up, AZ3 is a modern ruin, a real crisis, and a map that remembers what you did.
It launches with Season Meltdown on June 30th. Bring a squad, bring a plan, and honestly, bring a backup plan too.
Right. So we will start with the questions from our creator friend who is waiting patiently online. Then we will come to your questions, dear chat. Maybe the creator will ask your question. So can we have our
thanks,
first
guys,
guest
so much.
joining the show,
Not really.
please? Also, I feel the death from Smee was underappreciated. We should loop that somehow.
What's up, man? Marksman.
Hey guys, how you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? So, welcome, and let us know what kind of question you have.
Thanks for having me on. First question I got for you guys is a bit of a selfish one, so I apologize for some of the community, but it can be difficult to stream Delta Force at times because of stream sniping, and a lot of main multiplayer games nowadays have a streamer mode or an anonymous mode. There is a basic one right now in Delta Force. Are there plans to further build that out and improve upon it? And if so, can you share them?
I mean, stream sniping is definitely a issue. We totally
What do we think so far?
That frustration.
I'm looking forward to finding out the
and
sort of
honestly, when your live players can
it's
see
always
your
the little bits that
timing,
I'm
your
always a bit more
route,
interested
and
in.
sometimes use that against you
Matchmaking,
in the
stuff
match
like
to
that.
target you, right?
Map
I mean, that's not
rotations.
a good experience for the creators, and honestly, it's not good for your viewers either. And for anonymous mode, a hidden, can you share some insight?
Well, we don't want to promise a specific feature today, but we do want to talk to more Delta Force creators, understand the situations that they're facing, and see what kind of protection would actually help. Streamer privacy is something like we really care about, and we want creators to feel more comfortable making content around the game.
All right. I appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely, I would say it's one of the big pain points for him, just because you want that viewer experience to stay good, you know? Next question was, I guess the rest of them are for the whole community.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a pain point if you're like a
considered for
fairly
Delta
massive
Force,
streamer, I would
whether
say.
they're optional or forced wipes.
Mostly.
Well, we can definitely see where you're coming from. But sadly, wipe is not currently in our plan. Reeves, do you have more insight into wipes?
Yes, right now, wipes are not in our current plan. We understand why players act about it, especially in an extraction game. But for Delta Force, we want players to feel that their time, gear, collections, and the long-term progress matter. That doesn't mean the economy will never be adjusted. We will keep tuning rewards, events, and progressions when needed, but forced or optional wipes are not something we're planning on this page. Sorry about this.
No, I appreciate you answering. Another one was been talked about and suggested for a long time from myself and many other, players and creators in the community. But is proximity chat still being worked on for Delta Force or considered as a feature for Delta Force?
Well, like if you saw our previous stream, every creator asked this question.
Yeah,
we definitely can see where you come. Yeah, we definitely can see where you came from, having like that experience somewhere else. But sadly, for us, Delta Force right now, we're all about like part of what make Delta Force experience great is the information. Yeah. It's an intelligence war, right? If you open that up and let people talk to you in just nearby, it'll totally ruin that experience. Although we get the socializing side of it, but right now, proxy chat.
I kind of agree. I don't really care about having proxy chat. I don't
think in terms of player interaction, we are also exploring with, let's say, the new map,
like
in which
sure
players, everyone on the map, their decision will have a weighing factor on the outcome of that run. So we are definitely thinking about that. Regarding proximity chat, we do hear you, but maybe we'll get back to this sometime in the future, but not today.
All good. I appreciate you answering it. And then last one is, will Brackish Hard be making a return to the global client anytime soon?
Well, Brackish Hard is definitely very popular, and that is still something we're considering. Players clearly love Brackish, and hard mode actually fits that high pressure operation feeling. During Season Echo Burst Fest, if you remember, we brought it back for a limited amount of time, a weekend actually, because player asked for it, and the response was really strong. We saw, W's throughout the community. So we're open to bringing it back around the right events, moments, or community demand. But having said that, the main thing we need to watch is still matchmaking quality. For a map like this, we wanted to come back at the right time with a healthy experience around it. So you can definitely expect it.
Yes.
For sure. Awesome.
To make changes to matchmaking,
it was awesome to
make
play
matchmaking
Brackish Hard,
faster.
and we did like it and tried to have as many people show up to play it as we could. So it'd be good to see it back. That's all I got for you guys right now.
I prefer no wipes. I think the devs had the system perfect.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I agree. I don't mind the idea of like optional prestige kind of system,
Chat,
but
we will be taking a look at your questions. We know you.
I think they can also do well just from adding in more like end game stuff.
Tempest, which is spoiler alert. We might or might not talk about that later in the stream. So definitely stay tuned.
Yeah, like they've done the collection
You want
room.
cute Nox? Can we have cute Nox maybe for the future?
Yeah, like a prestige where you use 100
You
mil and you
guys
get
can have
something
my
special
word.
for doing
Thank
that.
you so much,
Yeah.
Santa. I'll behave
Something
very
just to
nicely
use huge
to
amounts of
the rest
money.
of the year.
Loads of players in the game have
And
hundreds and
last
hundreds of millions
question
and
from
don't
the
do
chat,
anything with it.
Kyle.
Let me take one more question. Squad Layali Grove. Well, listen, I know the solo experience in Layali is the only thing we have right now. And like what Marksman mentioned about Brackish, well, bringing a diversity and more options to the maps, either you're solo or you're with your teammates, is something we're very would love to push. So you can definitely expect it. But like we said,
Tell us the map rotation,
matchmaking
Kyle.
quality is also something we value. We'll do some research. We'll ask the community, and if it fits our current standard, we'll definitely bring it back in due time.
Yeah, and we have Reeves here. I'm pretty sure your boss is also watching our stream, so taking notes, gentlemen.
Well, yeah, exactly.
To you very soon with this one.
If what people are writing global chat is an indication of what they're going to say in
next,
proxy chat, then why would I want to hear their voices?
Progression, we will talk about rewards, collab with Rainbow Six Siege, and community topics. But before that, we will also have something very cool for Warfare players. So for that, we will have one wonderful trailer for you.
Telemetry data confirms the Havoc rocket formation has deviated from its flight path and is currently plummeting toward Claudia. All units, clear the area immediately and secure the wreckage.
New warfare stuff, new warfare map. Crazy map events going on.
Still a chance if I can freeze them!
Maintain suppressive fire!
The idea of wipes in extraction shooters is I think mostly just to keep things fresh, you know, because you get to a point where you've kind of got everything, and if you know, a problem can be if you've got hundreds of millions and you know dying in a raid and not extracting anything is kind of no issue, then it can take away from some of the enjoyment from that. That's kind of the idea of wipes generally. Oh, they've all shuffled around.
All right, Eureka, welcome back.
Hey everyone, I'm so happy to talk about this new map. Coliseum is built around an old arena and the city that grew up around it. It's grand, it's historic, and it's a little bit theatrical.
Man, what a stage.
Yeah, and when you first drop in, it almost feels like a monument. Wide open sightlines, towering stone, a city that has seen a lot of
the thing with
history,
Delta, it's so
and
quick to
now
make
it sets
money
the stage
and
for
quite
a
easy to make a
major
bit of money. I
conflict.
don't think
A Havoc rocket carrying evidence of Hudson's
I don't
dark
think it
matter project is
imbalances
set to
PvP
crash
very much.
land
Like the experienced
right
players versus
in
newer
the
players are
city.
imbalanced because new
GTI
players
and
don't know
Havoc
what they're
have
doing
rallied
compared to
troops to
experienced
the
players.
area. Prepare yourself for a big dramatic battle as they race to secure the crash site, violating the peace and serenity of this beautiful city.
Like an experienced squad with basic gear are going to beat a newbie squad with really good
The
gear.
heart of this
Probably
map
more
is a
often than not, I would
dynamic
say.
fire event.
Through map
And
knowledge,
it's not just a
positioning,
visual. It
knowing
changes
how
how the
utility
whole
and
matches plays out.
equipment work,
It happens in
abilities.
stages. First, the fire breaks out. Then it spreads and grows into a massive blaze, and then slowly it burns
And by the
out.
time you've
While
closed that skill
burning,
gap a bit and you've
the
moved from
map
being a newbie to
generally
being like
changes
someone
around
who
you.
knows the game a little
Foliage
bit,
catch
then
fire,
you've probably got enough money to
structures
buy good
collapse,
kit
and
anyway.
cover you are relying on can just disappear.
So a spot that feels safe 1 minute might be gone the next.
Exactly. A tree you are hiding behind can burn and come down. The strong one you were defending can fall apart, so you can't just look into one position. You have
I
to
don't
read
know.
the
That's just
fire,
my
move
take
with
on it. That's
and
not really.
rethink your
I
road
don't know if
and
that's
your
really
cover
evidence
as the
based,
match
but
goes
that's
on.
So the map is basically
That's kinda
pushing
how
you
I
to
feel
keep
about that.
adapting. You can't just camp one corner the whole time.
Right. The fire
looks like
reshapes the
Lyali
front
will be the
line,
only solo
where
map.
the fighting
Why do you say
happens
that?
shift as the blaze moves. So every push and every
I don't think
defense
that's what he
feel
was
different.
saying. I think he was just
And
saying, well,
visually, the fire
he
pushes
just didn't really want to give anything
everything
away.
we
I think
learned
they'll
from our
confirm nearer the
previous
time.
map even further. The smoke,
Sometimes
the
they give us a
ember,
picture of the map
the
rotation
light,
here,
it
but
really-
normally I think they
it
wait
really
until a
sells the
couple of days
skills
before
on that.
season and then they'll give us the
We
map
also
rotation.
paired it with our by the weather and time of the day system. So as the fire rises, the whole sky and atmosphere shift with it. It feels less like a map and more like an event you are catching inside.
And like how last summer we gave players a tropical paradise, and this year we give them the burning hell.
I wouldn't phrase it that way. I'd say we're inviting players to live in cinematics.
Yeah, on a stage built for spectacle, that's exactly the kind of moment warfare players love to clip and share.
Honestly, I already want to see the
Yeah, I
players'
mean, a
clips.
wipe wouldn't fix anything in terms of like
we have some even more
access to equipment between
Yeah,
new
we're
players and
not
experienced
top down
players.
yet.
It's
First,
the wipes
a
are
new-
about
A
giving
new
you
anti-air weapon,
goals
an
that you
11
continue
barrel
can work.
rotary
Yeah,
cannon.
giving you things
We
to
call
aim
it
for.
the vacuum cannon. It pulls a serious amount of fire into the sky. If something's flying where it shouldn't be,
You know, for
they
people,
handle it.
for people, they've played people
Finally,
who played
something for
loads and
everyone
loads,
who's tired of getting
and you
farmed
get bored
from
because
the
they're
air.
like, well, Why am I trying to
Then
extract
we have
5
the
mil
other
when I've
side
got
of the
500
coin,
mil
the
in my
new
bank?
bird.
Like it's
Care to tell
kind of a
us a little bit
meaningless
more
number.
about that, Eureka?
Of course. This season, we're adding the CSV
Oh, that's
35
fun.
transport helicopter.
Oh, it's
a
like
new
I'm in
way to
Fallout.
move your whole squad. It can take off and land vertically, and cruise like a fixed-wing aircraft.
Okie dokie.
So it's fast when you need distance, but flexible when you need to drop straight into a fight.
Yes, 6 players. 3 weapon Cs and the strong armor than before. Good for moving a team, and good for fighting from the air.
That's some seriously awesome addition to Warfare.
Yeah,
You know what else would be good additions? Fun new modes.
Ooh.
yeah. We actually have 3 of them. The first one you just write for this
Football.
season, and it is very self-explanatory.
I knew we were planning more when we added soccer balls. I mean, I do know about this way in advance since I work on the game, but still very happy to see it landing at last.
I couldn't agree more, and it makes you wonder what's next for our game.
Yeah. And what about the second new mode? I heard it's a pretty wacky one.
Yeah. The second new mode, Crazy Box. You start with just a melee weapon.
Crazy Box.
Then you pick up boxes on
All
the
right,
map.
I'm down.
Each box can give you a weapon, a gadget, a buff, or even a vehicle.
So, a knife fight can turn into a vehicle fight in about 10 seconds?
Yeah. And if you grab the best gear,
Kinda
you
funny.
get marked for everyone to see.
Love that.
So you become the target.
Right. And I know when we were talking about becoming the target.
I see him experimenting with like
The
wacky
next
little
mode
mini games
is
here.
where you
Down.
dogfight fantasy begins too. In this mode, which is called Ace.
Yeah, I know some people would like to have
Players
squads
can
back for
enjoy
Lyali.
8
I think
versus
Lyali Easy
8
Solos is
pure
really good. It's a big
fixed-wing
success.
dogfighting. No infantry, no ground vehicle.
If
just
they
a
decided to have it
So
out
a
instead
totally
on the new
different
map rather than
feeling from normal
Lyali,
warfare.
you know, I don't think that'd be a terrible
Right,
decision.
and each team
But
has
they
a
need to
high volume
probably try and
target,
get Lyali into
protect
rotation
yours
somewhere
and
else.
theirs, and that decides the match.
Protect your VIP, hunt the enemy VIP, all while soaring the sky.
That is honestly a lot for Warfare. A new map, a new vehicle, a new fixed weapon, and 3 new modes.
And that's not all. As we have been working hard to address players' feedback about the Warfare and make changes and improvement across all the colors to make your experience even better.
That is quite a lot. And looking
is
through the
all
text, what
Warfare-specific
is a
stuff here.
secondary objective?
We added for the attacking party. Secondary objectives are tied to a primary objective, which is the section you need to take.
Yeah, I
A
don't think
secondary
bringing Lyali
objective
squads
won't
back
change
is a
your
huge
overall
priority, I
victory
would say,
progression,
in my mind.
but it provides better strategy location to
And
respond.
they need to
So basically, we introduced them
They need
to
to
some
make
tougher
significant
sections for
changes to
attacking
matchmaking
parties
and
to balance the
the
game.
game generally to
Yeah,
speed up queue
we
times
really
before they
appreciate your
try and do
feedback,
something like that, I
and
think.
this helps us to make the game better. So keep them coming, and we're really grateful for them.
Thank you, Eureka. How about some cool stuff to show our appreciation now?
Gladly. We have 5 more premium season passes and legendary melee weapon of this season to give away. Just let us know in this chat which new mode are you looking forward to try the most. This is no wrong answer here, but the luck will determine if you are the winner or not.
That is really awesome. Chat, go let us know what is your most
They must do
hyped
this
mode. Well,
live.
we will talk about progression and rewards.
Because they have people call in.
Let's
and
start
I'm
with
sure
the
they do
battle
that. I think
pass.
I did one
It's
before.
still the main way to unlock content.
I did.
throughout
Yeah, I
the season.
was like
This
a
season's
guest
pass
asking
gives you
questions
the
on one
new
of these
operator
ones.
for
And that
free,
was live. It
plus a
wasn't like
range of weapon
pre-recorded.
and vehicle skins, and a lot of highly
It's like-
useful
must be
utility
like-
items along the way.
Time is it in China right now?
And
Like
chat,
1
you
a.m.?
asked for a skin for Tempest, and as we can tell, the headline skin for this season is Kyle, obviously.
Is Tempest, and she's one of our
Oh my
community's
god, we
favorite
got a
operator.
Cowgirl Tempest.
About time. Before she joined Havoc,
Wow.
Tempest was a girl who never wanted to get off her horse. Instead of following the rules,
Oh my
she
God.
yearned for the saddle under the
I love
midday
it.
sun, the wind coming down the valley, and the endless open plains. The Battle Pass outfit looks back at who she
Oh, that's
was
great.
and lets you feel that free
It's like-
spirit she carried before the
It's
battle.
like a little quirky, but not
That
completely
so
silly.
After that pass, we've also got some premium pieces this season.
Like the melee weapon, remember, we're giving away 20 of them during the
I'm
stream.
glad it's
I think
not
the
another
best way to
like
appreciate it is to
Guna
look at its
skin.
new trailer. So let's roll them.
Hello, Commander. Rumors state that in your
King
youth you
Sweet.
studied at prestigious universities overseas and traveled in pursuit of civilization. However, others have called you brutal, greedy, and said you...
All bullshit.
Commander, you sing with such fervor. Such a voice would win over any woman.
Details, details.
He does have a lovely
Pay more attention. Civilization. Those scholars and philosophers only taught formulas, not survival. These so-called big shots.
That's what I was thinking,
all
Warrior.
refined
Yeah, what's
and
Woody's,
polite with
what's
their
the, like,
manners and
the lady,
decorum. But the moment they
female
smell
cowboy, what's the
profits,
cowgirl in Toy Story
they'll
called?
show you what real
It's that kind of vibe with, like, the
civilization
blue and the red, isn't it?
Don't you think that the violence you believe in is incompatible with the opera that you love?
Bullshit. Violence is the oldest opera in its
Wait, what is this trailer?
He whose blade is sharpest, whose magazine runs deepest, is the one who
Is this
sings
this is
the
for the melee?
sweetest.
But he's talking about his love of
10 seconds to
opera.
open this door.
Jesse. Is it?
You shouldn't have trusted me. I don't trust
An aria for hunter, a requiem for prey.
Woo. So, for the melee weapon this season, we're telling the story of a boss you all know, Reese. Reese is a fascinating man. He solves problems with brute force, and yet he loves fine art.
I mean, they've got to
for this
feature Lally a
raid, we
bit
chose
more
to
in
feature the
rotation if
score
they've
of
got
his
all this
iconic
stuff
theme,
themed around him.
combined with intricate engraving work to
Although I
capture
guess like
just how
if it's a present more on the China
complex
client,
a character he really is.
That'd probably be fine, I guess.
Indeed, he is.
From their
And
side.
I also know that the deluxe fair armor appearance from Mando Bricks this season also very complex. And I think the best way to appreciate it is also through the trailer.
We just did the trailer, didn't we? What was that? Oh, sorry, this is okay. Something different.
They once
I was
believed
yapping over.
themselves to be eternal stars in their own worlds. Burning without restraint, expanding without order. And that chaos, they called it freedom.
Hey, Sahil, how you doing?
But all of it was nothing more than flaws in the fabric of the universe. I too once basked in daylight, believing kindness defined the limits of this world. But I was wrong. If they choose chaos, if humanity is riddled with corruption, then let judgment descend. I am the warden of the abyss, and the tyrant of the endless night. Struggle. Scream. Within this prison, even the noblest stars must yield to the gravity of order. Look. The stars have returned to their rightful places.
Very nice.
With
New Mandy
Astromancy, we wanted to create a profound feeling of the stars and the cosmos with a genuine, intricate mechanism beneath it all. So we really hope you love being immersed in it.
While we're on this, let's talk about the deluxe charm of the new season, which explores the theme of time. Let's see it in action
An
with the
hourglass?
trailer.
An egg timer. At the same
Time waits for no one.
Spinny boy.
I was once lost in the fires of war, surrounded by ruin and fracture. Only in hindsight did I realize everything reaches its destined end.
Oh, there's a bunch of different ones.
Every moment that has passed is a relic worth keeping.
Right. Okay, sure. I don't really do much.
We
with these
want to
charms,
express that time itself can be beautiful, yet merciless. For this season, we wanted to focus on the idea of time, using clocks and watches to show time slipping away. The piece doesn't just recreate the inner workings of a real timepiece. When you inspect it, it actually reacts to the real time you're playing at with its own special effect.
I will talk to anyone from the studio who can give me that. And before we move on, we do want to let you know that there is an ultimate skin for Uluru Fury, one of the best looking pieces this season.
Yeah, when you think of Uluru, one word usually comes to mind: fire. In his skills and in his personality, he's always loud, always untamed. We will review the full look later, while this appearance will be available from July 17th, 2026 to July 16th, 2027.
And now, the one a lot of you have been waiting for. We can finally talk about it properly.
Same. Been looking forward to this for a long time. Rainbow Six Siege.
And for us, this isn't a normal crossover. It's more like a conversation between two tactical shooters. Rainbow Six Siege helped define this genre over the past decade, and a lot of us on the team play it ourselves, so bringing it into Delta Force is something the whole team is genuinely excited about.
We wanted players from both communities to get something worth celebrating. That's why both teams put real work into it.
And to speak to that, we've got members from both teams to tell you more.
Nice.
Hi everyone, I'm William, the art director of Delta Force. As many of you may already seen, Delta Force is launching a collaboration with Rainbow Six Siege in our next season. Since launch, we've seen a lot of passion and discussion from our community around the tactical shooter gameplay. And whenever players talk about the genre, Rainbow Six Siege is one of the names that come up most often. So, we reach out to Ubisoft.
Bonjour, je suis Émilie Besson, directrice de la réalisation sur Rainbow Six Siege. Oui, Siege a toujours été défini par son gameplay tactique, le travail en équipe et aussi la variété des opérateurs que les joueurs ont appris à connaître et reconnaître au fil des années. Ces collaborations nous donnent l'occasion en fait d'amener les éléments emblématiques de Siege dans un nouvel univers tout en restant fidèle à ce qui les rend uniques.
I love her little drone plushie she had next to her. It's such a good idea for a collab. Like the Rainbow Six skins look great.
Operators and the Rainbow Six Siege's iconic visual legacy. We selected 3 operators pairings who share the same combat philosophy.
I'll be there you need me.
말보다는 행동이지.
Call if you need a hand.
For classic Siege elements, we choose to honor Black Ice, the Drone, and the Alpha Pack.
Ce qui était essentiel pour nous de préserver dans la collaboration, c'était l'identité, l'authenticité de nos personnages. C'est ce qui les rend uniques. On a travaillé main dans la main avec l'équipe de Delta Force pour s'assurer que l'authenticité de Siege, l'identité de Siege s'intègre naturellement dans leur jeu.
Both games share a realistic art direction, and finding distinct recognition within that shared aesthetic was actually the harder challenge. We started by preserving the core silhouette and the color framework of Siege operators. Doc and Motin's iconic deep navy uniforms, Vigil's signature custom-fitted gear, these stay true. At the same time, within the finer details, we evolve in Delta Force identity. They wear patches from both teams. Motin carries Cineva's badge. Doc has medical kits at his side. To faithfully recreate Black Ice, we focused our material work on
is Black
internal
Ice
fracture patterns
the gun
to
or
capture
like the
the
skin?
distinctive texture and a cold, austere feel of original.
Oui, en effet, Black
I haven't
Ice
played a ton of Siege. I played it on and off over the years.
C'est une cosmétique d'armes qui a énormément plu à nos joueurs. Et l'équipe de Delta Force a fait vraiment un travail incroyable pour la recréation dans leur jeu de cette cosmétique, avec un souci du détail extrêmement gratifiant.
We employed a dual-layer material system combined with subsurface scattering lighting model. Using camera vectors and a depth detector to offset UV calculations, we achieved effect of refractor patterns appearing to exist deep inside ice.
Et ce qu'on a apprécié et ce qui nous a impressionné, c'est le travail de recherche de Delta Force. À quel point ils ont été soucieux du détail pour conserver nos opérateurs dans leur jeu, qui s'intègrent vraiment comme naturellement dans leur univers.
Beyond the content itself, we want as many players as possible to access and experience this collaboration. By completing in-game missions during the season, you can unlock these rewards for free. One more thing. In the new operations map, we've prepared something special for you. You will find a surprise in the maps that are meant just for you. Once the crossover goes live, go find them.
There's a lot to unpack here. So 2 out of 3 of the skins I think you can get for free, right? It said there.
Difference, one small.
Love that. 2 out of the 3 Rainbow Six skins you get for free. I think Black Ice
Thank
said
you,
you can
William.
get for free.
Thank you, Emily. Now let's say what's actually in this collaboration. The
And then they were saying one Uluru Ultimate skin,
operators.
and then I
The
think the
most
Tempest
iconic
was
part
the
of both games.
Tempest
We
was
picked 3
the
pairings,
pass
and none
skin,
of them
right?
are random. Each one built on a shared
Like the
combat
Raptor grey coat one
Seneva
from
and
this season.
Montagna for an unshakable kind of protection. Nox and Vigil, who both take the art of disappearing to the extreme, and Stinger and Doc, who both believe that in any operation, saving lives comes first. The pairings aren't about who looks alike, they're about who thinks alike. When players from both sides see an operator they know living inside the other game's world, that's the resonance we were after.
And here's another reason why we are so happy about this collaboration. For these 3 legendary collaboration operator appearance bundles, you get to pick 2 of them.
They do a lot of this stuff.
So what about beyond
For a free-to-play
operators?
game, they're pretty good at
We
giving
also
away
pay tribute to one of Rainbow
pretty
Six
nice
Siege's
stuff for
most
free as well.
iconic skin themes, Black Ice. It carries real emotional weight in their community, so we didn't just copy it. We reinterpreted it through Delta Force's style. And the same spirit applies here. There are 2 Black Ice weapon appearance bundles, and you can claim one of the 2 for free.
And we really mean it when we say celebrations. It's a huge giveaway to celebrate.
There you go. So you get one of those 2 weapon
Additionally,
bundles for
with
free.
this collaboration launches on July 10th, you will be able to get 1 additional free firearm appearance.
And another free one.
And there's one more piece we brought in, the drone, as a deployable collection. It's one of the most recognizable parts of their tactical language, and now it lives inside Delta Force, free to unlock.
And honestly, this still isn't everything. For the players who love to dig, there are a few more things hidden in the game, waiting to be found.
Yeah, and I do love this little drone animation.
How
but
does the
a
drone, like who
quick
gets the
recap.
drone?
Of
How
course,
is that a
there is
deployable
hidden signals
collection?
waiting for
So
you
does-
in the
do they mean
game,
like a
but
collectible
when it
item?
comes to rewards.
Collab collection.
Thank you so much, Kat.
Unlock
Chat, you
collab
are awesome.
collectibles.
Quick recap here, all in one place. So after of the 3 operator bundles, you can pick 2 for free. 2 weapon bundles, pick 1 free. Log in on July 10th for free firearm appearance plus the deployable drone, free to unlock as well. That's our way of
So I
saying
guess just
thank
a
you
thing
and
you find
celebrating
in, you
together
find it
with
in
both
search marks
communities.
containers. So you just
And
find that in game and try and
I
extract
believe
it. I
we
guess.
have
And you can also
another
actually use it as a
creator
drone.
waiting. A fan
Who-
favorite, I
who have we
guess.
got- who have we got
They
today?
might fly in any moment now. We're just waiting patiently while watching our screen.
Who is it? Yo,
wait,
what up, man? Hey, Leslie, good to have you back.
somebody
Are
come
you
out.
sure that's him?
Well, that's you
Looking
just
great.
mentioned Edge 1000, right?
Yeah, right. It's like
That was sick,
Wow.
man. I have to say, between you and him, this might be the strongest bold lineup we've ever had on stream.
I think I have
That
to compete
outfit-
for the new map soon with the H1000. I think there cannot be 2 sheriffs in the town.
Yeah, no doubt. That was sick, man. Chad, how do you like Leslie's new outfit as a boss?
Maybe we
Drone
should
could
make
be like the
cute Lessig
implants,
or
or you
game
could
in
buy
the
them in the
future.
store.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
What's on the side of his head?
Well,
I don't know, just a bit of felt or
joke
something.
aside,
'Cause
man,
the
you always
boss has
bring
like
really
a
practical
thing on the side of his
question,
head, like a
from the
little
player
metal
side,
implant.
so
So I
let's
guess
jump
he
in.
just cut something out.
Yeah, first one is about new players. Since the game is great and super fun after you learn it, new players are struggling to learn and stick with it because they might face high pinnacles, get it up in easy mode straight after facing the AI operators. So, is there any plans to divide these players or give something for the new players to properly fight back, as currently they're provided with the starter green and gray gear when starting up their journey in Delta Force?
Yes, sir. That's a very fair concern. For us, the new player experience is not just about teaching people, well, which button to press. It's about whether a new player can understand the rules, make a few mistakes, and still feel like they have a real chance to win. So when it comes to new player experience, like we really want to say the answer is positive. And actually, in the second half of this year, improving onboarding is one of our key practice. So
Okay. Well,
you
that'd be
can
nice to
definitely
see.
expect
Not this
it,
season then, but
especially
hopefully
new
season
players.
11.
So apart from the upgrade of the new player campaign, you can also maybe you can remember from last season we did put some event called Build It Big event from the Burst Fest. Player could customize their ticket and bring stronger loadout to normal and hard maps. And the feedback was really positive, especially from players who
It was
want
a
to
nice event, but it was kind of a
experiment
short-term
without
fix
feeling
for
completely outgunned.
helping new players.
So yes, the value is there. We
A
want
very fun event.
the early journey to feel more flexible and more welcoming, while still
I think
keep
having
the
another
challenge
map on
that
easy mode
makes
that's popular
operations
will
tight.
help to a
Yes,
degree.
I
sir.
definitely think that Build It Big was good for the new players. They got to experience the good guns and all that, proper loadouts. Next one, it's about new players again, as we love to have new players in the game. It's so good. New players need better guidance, in my opinion. They need to be introduced on the armor ammunition system so they know how to fight back against more experienced players. So I'm asking, is there plans to improve the guide or introduction or make systems to help players out? As an example, could be some kind of coaching system which would reward the more experienced players, helping new players out when they give good feedback of them.
Yes, sir.
Two of them now.
Absolutely. This is actually connected to the question you asked before. Delta Force has a lot of depths: armor, ammo,
I mean, that's
economy,
just called
and
making
map
YouTube
knowledge.
videos, right?
Once those things
Just, you know,
click, the game become much more fun.
we're making that
but
content.
we know
Some of that
that
content's
for new
out there.
players, it
People
can be a
make that
lot to take
content.
in the beginning. So we don't want to rely on one basic tutorial and call it quit. And as part of our new player experience overhaul, which we expect to roll in the second half of this year, we're working on better overall guidance loop. So players get the right information when they actually need it, and not only from the upgraded in-game tutorial, but also from community tools such as Delta Force HQ, which we introduced this season, and tip and tricks actually created by veterans like yourself. And about coaching system, Joe, do you have some ideas about coaching system?
Right. And coaching is actually a pretty great idea. It's something we've been already discussed internally, and it's part of our development exploration. If we do it, we want to make it actually useful and organic for new players, and also fun and rewarding for experienced players. Take time to help. And H1, so I'm sorry, I mean LASIK. I'm pretty sure you already start coaching people. Maybe one way or another in the new map, the hard way. Maybe we see a few more, Baltimores trained by you.
A few more H1000.
Oh yes, identical twins.
Yeah, I saw the execution animation. That seems like kind of rough coaching right there. It's good that you got some plans. I was kind of thinking you do, but I just wanted to verify that there's something on the way because that's kind of important for getting the new players in.
Just watch my tutorial videos. Yeah,
On to
exactly.
the next one.
Learn how to
This
play
is
the
my
game.
personal favorite because I play a lot of solo. Operator solo balances. So Nox has a unique feature. When he's last member in the team or a solo, there's buffs. So I'm asking, could we expect this kind of features on other operators in the future? Balancing the solo gameplay versus squads. A lot of people don't have squads to run with or enjoy the challenges solo, but it's so sometimes overwhelming. So this could be something to help them survive in a difficult 1v3 situation.
Good question.
Yes, sir. I hear you.
What does he have
like,
on the shelf behind him? It kind of looks
is
like
definitely
a
special
packs
one.
of condoms
and
or something.
the fantasy of going in alone, staying quiet, and
very,
somehow
like, colourful
turning
branding.
a 1v3 into a smart play. We totally get why players love that. It feels dangerous when it works. It feels very Noxy. And at the same time, we don't want every operator to solve solo solutions in the same way. Each operator should have their own identity, their own strengths, and even their own style. So yes, we're paying attention to solo players like you. We know not everyone has a full squad, and we know
need
that
duos.
some
I don't
players
think we'll get
enjoy
duos.
that challenge. But if we add more solo-friendly tools in the future, we want to make sure each one fit the operator naturally, not just copy Nox a mechanic across a roster.
Yeah, that sounds fair. Well, thank you for your time.
All right, man.
That's all of my questions. I'll see you on the power plant.
Okay, chat. See H1000 in the new operations.
Yes,
AZ3.
indeed. Now, Chad,
Looking
we'd
great,
like
Lessig.
to take
Fair play,
questions
mate.
from you because it's your turn, and yeah. So
The drink mixes are
I
right.
think, Kyle, looking at the chat, anything that interests?
Not packs of Johnnies.
Well,
Good to know.
someone
It would be a
mentioned, I
weird thing to
see,
have behind you on your stream.
anti-cheat a lot, which we will mention in a bit, but new anti-cheat method. Let me reiterate our stance on anti-cheat. So with each season, we are rolling out new mechanics for anti-cheat, and that remains one of our
So
top
when
priority,
Nox is solo,
and, you can
his
definitely
ultimate
expect
lasts for
more,
slightly longer,
details
basically, I seem
in
to
the later
remember.
part of the stream.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I think it's like 10
We
seconds longer or
also
something.
see some questions regarding kill cam in easy mode, especially given the new map to operations is featuring easy and normal difficulties. This is something we will check internally for sure, and hopefully we will have some
Squeaky
update
door.
for you in this regard. And we'll take another question. So money limit for easy mode, I don't think we have such plans at this moment.
No.
But definitely something we can bring to the team to address because Raves and everyone will be back and we'll be poking them and asking after the show for sure. So I think that's it for this round. Before we get into the community
like
side,
Tang
let's
said,
maybe
it's
take a
last season or
moment
two that came
for
in, the
esports
Nox
because
solo
two
thing.
big things are happening at the time. First,
Yeah.
of course, congratulations to
Esports
Team
stuff.
LT from Chinese mainland on home soil in front of their crowd, champions of 2026 Delta Force Invitational Warfare.
Nice.
Incredible run
Look at
and
that.
a
All doing
well-earned
the hand
battle.
signal.
Yes, it's well earned, but it doesn't stop there. Our Extraction Esports Tournament, the Delta Force Rise Series, kicks off July 10th. For the full roster of Americas and EMA regions, stay tuned for our July announcement.
Where Legacy
You can catch every match
where Legends
and all the
extract.
latest tournament content on the official Delta Force and Delta Force Esports social accounts.
That's something you may or
We've
may
been
not
working
see me
hard
involved
to
in the
include
future.
More players and teams to participate. They will get more competition and more fun. Here is your first look of teams joining via global partner
Oh
team
wow,
program.
okay.
And you might
Well,
spot
that
quite a
is
few
very
familiar
interesting.
big names.
Oh my
Very
god.
big. All right, operators.
Gen G, FaZe, FLC,
Let's see what's beyond
Liquid.
esports. It's
That's
time
interesting.
for the launch.
Launching time.
Launch time, the community section. So before we jump back into the season content, we want to spend a few minutes on the community side.
I like that the tagline for the esports stuff is when legends extract, but in the esports games, normally hardly anyone ever extracts.
Online and some of the best moments we've seen from players
that is
lately.
Huge seeing those
Let's
names
start
in esports.
with fair play.
That is big.
Well, first, a quick security update. This past season, our work wasn't just about banning cheaters after the fact. It's about making matches feel cleaner while you play. Fewer unfair fights, fewer ruined runs, and less loss for clean players. From Season Echo, we issued almost 182,000 bans across all platforms, including nearly 30,000 10-year bans and 157,000 device bans. We also took down nearly 1,600 black market bot accounts and 2.1 million scripting accounts. The farms and boats beyond these things organized and dealt with.
And this time we're calling out console too. Over 500 console accounts using unauthorized peripherals were banned. Fair play applies everywhere,
that's great to see.
whether
They
you're
hadn't
on
covered this
PC
before.
or console, whether you're playing Operations or Warfare.
Yeah, and on console, we are also making one more major change. Unauthorized peripheral use no longer starts with a warning. First offense is now a 30-day ban, and repeat defense offenses go straight to a 10-year ban. Console players deserve a fair input environment. No hidden advantage before the fight even begins.
If you remember, we also launched Operation Sentinel, a new enforcement layer
If there are that
built
many
for
accounts, why
repeat
is the queue
offenders
time so
who
fast?
evade bans, cycle accounts, and keep returning to high-value areas like Space City and Thai Prison. It doesn't just remove accounts; it shrinks the space they can operate in. Map restrictions, separated matchmaking, squad limits, in-game flagging, and economic clawbacks. The goal is simple: make cheating less profitable, less repeatable, and less invisible.
Yeah, and finally, cheater compensation. We issued comp to over 100,000 operators last season, and it's getting upgraded next season. In confirmed cheater-affected matches, compensation now covers everything you brought in, not just gear taste slots, but your pockets, rig, backpack, and safe box, including meds and ammo. We are also adding durability loss compensation too.
That's
and
huge.
abnormal matches
Not that I hardly
may
ever get
get
cheater
extra
comp, but
package. If a cheater ruins the match,
you do now get
players
cheater
shouldn't pay the
comp
cost.
of everything you were
All
carrying.
right, enough of
or
the heavy
everything
stuff.
you're carrying,
The launch
meds,
is also
high
about
value stuff
making
like ammo.
everyday Delta Force smoother. Two quick updates here. First, Delta Force HQ, our one-stop web tool for your data and daily utilities
This
on
site is really
PC
good.
and
It's
mobile.
worth checking
Check
out.
your earnings, high-value items, match stats, daily passwords, share codes, and even your Black Site Workshop status. And share daily report in one click. Just finish a quick verification and you're in.
And moving next, we have Discord account linking with much improvements needed. Tap social Discord friends or event others receive Delta tickets authorized through Discord, and you are linked in seconds. No manual password. Once linked, you unlock better Discord features, plus linking rewards like Delta tickets for first-timers.
Yeah, having
Now,
major
I think
esports
it's
teams
time for the
in
fun
for
part.
their
We
tournaments is
picked
going to
a
be
few
huge.
posts from
That's great to see.
Reddit, Delta Force Global this season. Some made us laugh, some made us say, that's actually insane. And this is one of them. So let's see. I can see soldiers, enemy characters, memes, and somehow cat. Everybody loves cat.
Yeah, cat.
We love it. And so salute back to everyone who played in previous seasons. We actually see you.
Yeah, and the next one actually got us title Is That Delta Force? A guy in an internet cafe gets something spilled on him. And does not move, not even a little. We cannot confirm what he was playing, but if the community says he was solo in Space City with rocket fuel in the back, honestly, we get it. That's extraction shooter focus. Please don't get burned or loot, but the commitment, respect.
This guy,
Respect
is he
grows
so? I
like
saw he was playing
focus mode
Delta
on.
Force. I didn't realize they were soloing.
So next, cosplay. Always
Soloing
love
to get rocket fuel
cosplay.
as well.
Hacklaw is
By the
one
way,
of
he's got
our
like
community
he had
favorites.
2 packs of
This
cigarettes
outfit,
sitting
the
on the
weapon,
side as well.
and honestly,
Dude is
even the
locked in.
environment looks like a Zero Dam. This just looks sick. Please keep him making those. Love Yeah. it. And next,
No, that's
craftsmanship.
great.
Someone
Smashed it.
crafted Desmoline's edge with Oba. This isn't just Black Sat Workshop.
I saw that.
This
That was pretty
is
amazing.
Black Sat Workshop in real life. Amazing work. Yeah. Finally, let's see something familiar. You're saying every day in Zero Dam. Sarah guards. You know these guys. They're the most confident lines in the world. They disappearing in about 2 seconds. Surrender or die. You are nothing. Loser over here. We actually sell them every day. Love it. Love to see player paying tribute to it. Yeah, bro, you are not the final boss, but respect the energy. Low tier enemy, top tier confidence. And I think that's it for the round. But before we move on, we do have one final creator joining, and let's wait for our last creator with their questions.
Hey,
what's up,
I'm
Drew
Drew.
Dog? It's Drew Dog.
Jesus, what time
Great
of
to
it?
have you
You're
here.
up early, mate.
Thanks for having me.
Honestly, you've helped a lot of players survive their first few runs in operations. So I'm expecting you got something very practical today as well.
So do I, hopefully. I get a lot of questions from the SE community on what servers to join. And you've currently got like an Asian and a Japanese Korean servers that are split. Is there any way that you can merge them so the searches are much shorter and you just search from like locally and then expands over time?
Yeah, so matchmaking experience is something we care about a lot. Our goal from day one is for players in most parts of the world to have servers close enough to them. So queen times, pin, and overall match quality all feels smooth. For Asia, you mentioned specifically, one thing worth clarifying is our Asia region mainly represents SEA right now, which cover a very wide area. From a network and geography perspective, that's not exactly the same as Japan or Korea. So it is not always simple just to put them together. Having said that, we are still working on improving matchmaking globally.
This is an issue for
we are also
all servers.
exploring some new ideas that could help players get better matchmaking without hurting the gameplay experience. I cannot share the details today, but please stay tuned.
Come on, you got to make changes,
Cool,
guys.
thanks.
You got to make changes.
Just a question for new players. A lot of complaints about them playing easy mode and getting destroyed by level 60 pinnacles and, like experienced players in easy mode just farming them. Is there any way that you'd be bringing anything in the future that maybe stops good players from getting into easy mode?
Yeah, you guys really care about new player experience. We talk about it.
I don't know if we need that. I feel like we need better onboarding for bringing
there
people
are
from
two
easy
parts
to
to
normal
it.
and
As
encourage
we mentioned
more sweaty
earlier,
players to
new
play
player
hard
experience
instead of
is a
normal.
big focus for us. We are preparing a lot for improvements to help new players understand the game faster, get into systems more easily, and feel less overwhelmed early on. And of course, next Data Force is also a game about choice. Some high-level players may go into easy maps, and some newer players
I don't
may
care
want
about
to
having a gear
challenge
cap on
normal or
easy.
hard maps earlier. We do not want to completely take that freedom
They want
away
to bring in
from
good
players.
gear, and I can come in with a
What we
knife
can
and
do is to give newer
get
players
lucky
more
and
support
kill them.
while
Then
they
great.
want to take that step up. A good example is build 8 big, drum burst fast. Give players free ways to try stronger, customized gear and enter tougher maps with more confidence. That kind of event helps newer players test themselves against stronger opponents without feeling like they have to risk everything first. So yes, helping new players is definitely part of our plan, not only through guides, but also through events, gear access, and better onboarding. Which
What
is a
time is it
bigger
in
topic.
Australia right now?
Yes.
Yeah, because it could be quite overwhelming for some of them, and getting sweated on can be pushing you away from the game. Some of us really like to hit key cards like every chance we can. And some of us buy the best key cards in the game and we go to hard mode and you're getting green items. Is there any way there could be a change in the future? Even like with the mana brick system, after X amount of hits, you get a guaranteed red.
2 a.m. I mean, that's not so bad for a gamer.
Yeah. True, bro. Do you
Too late for
know
me. I
that
wouldn't
is
be on.
still a RNG thing when you open a safe, right?
Yeah, I know.
Just
Maybe
kidding.
just remove green items. It's depressing.
Yeah, we got it. So when players spend a lot of a key card, especially in hard modes, the expectation is really high. It's naturally higher. But at the same time, that uncertainty is actually the part of the fun in extraction. Sometimes you find something crazy in a random spot, and sometimes the big room does not hit the way you hope. My advice is that you have to keep that faith. But like looking ahead in Season Meltdown, though, the new map AZ3, you will see more varied and more interactive container experiences. We want looting to feel more interesting than just opening box and checking the color. And Drew, when AZ3 goes live, we will be waiting for the video you show everyone how you make serious money there.
I do like to hit the key cards. My last question.
Moaning about
the
green
Dark
items.
Matter
You've
mission
got like
on
9
Space City,
HOAs.
it's a really good mission that you brought in, and it lets people know on the map that they can attack you and you can lose all your items because you can't put them in the safe box. Any future missions, like secret missions, that are longer or harder throughout the seasons or later on in the game?
Yeah, let me take this one. We're really glad to hear it, that you enjoy it. Well, Operation Valiant is definitely one of our most intense experience we built. It has longer flow, higher pressure, and a lot of teamwork into
I
it.
love it, Grim.
But
That's such
so
crazy time difference.
we can't give you a definite answer to whether we'll build this, a hard hidden mission with the exact same structure. But what we can give you is that in AZ3, with more interactive and immersive experience, you can really look forward to it, and there will be more PvE elements, more things
Will the Dark
to
Star
pay
melee
attention
knife
to,
come back?
and more pressure.
I don't
if
know.
that's what you're looking for from both
I
the
don't know.
environment and the enemies. No spoilers.
There's a new.
But let's see if you can crack one of AD3's more hidden secrets.
Yeah, great. Yeah, it was a great mission. So no, awesome. Thank you.
There's a new
Alright,
like
man.
seasonal melee weapon for
Glad
this
to have
season.
you here.
Appreciate
So,
Paul's
like
catch some days.
Reese-themed
Thank you, sir.
knife, a big old
Bye.
curvy jobby.
All right,
Cheers,
our
Drew.
last round of questions from the chat. And we see a lot of people asking for better matchmaking, and people are suggesting we should merge Garena and the global version. I think this is something we
How do I
will
get
look
the chat window
into.
back?
Our goal is to make sure that players will have a better matchmaking
Chat.
experience, be it new players or veteran players, or regardless of the mode or maps you are playing. So that's something we are thinking about, and I think it's time to have the rest of our friends joining as we wrap up this show. Well, we really, yes, friends, please be back. I think we are also seeing a lot of great questions and suggestions and everything, so we will take that very seriously. Well, we are wrapping the show right now. It's a lot for the new season, and we do have one last thing. Hey, Hayden.
Hey.
We wanted to let you know that for Delta Force, there are endless possibilities, and there is a new mode has been in development for a while, and we will be sharing more info very soon. And Eureka, but I think we can spill maybe just a little bit here, right?
Okay.
Yeah. What we can see right now is this is our attempt at a loadout-based PvP experience in Delta Force.
Pay attention, it might be sooner than you think.
A loadout-based
my
PvP
only
experience.
request is that you follow us on our social channels.
Disclaimer, he runs our social media.
Yeah, that's me. Okay. The recap. We started in operations and we'll have a huge, fun new map with easy and normal difficulty for you.
Yeah, AZ3 is a modern ruin, and a crisis is still unfolding. You manage to rise the radiation, deal with the boss who
people spam
actively
about
hunt
room
you,
access, they
and
mean
use
private
the free
rooms.
key cards
They're
to
not going
push
to give that
deeper
to
and
people.
deeper for rare loot.
It's hard enough to get as a
And the most
creator.
important part, whether the reactors melt down and how you run ends, come down to what you do or choose
gonna
not
happen.
to do. Every run is different.
And what's very also important is that this map is available in easy and normal difficulties. Of course, next we have Warfare, which is another great season for Warfare lovers.
Yes, Coliseum is a map that keeps changing as the
Fortune
fire
Run,
spreads.
new event.
Building burn and collapse.
So is this going to be similar to the treasure
the
piles?
line gets rewritten by the blaze. On top of that,
Got a little map for
3
looking at.
brand new modes. Play your soccer ball in the Wind Chaser, enjoying the pure dog fighting of
Yeah,
Ace Hawk
Tempest
and
Cowboy
the wide
skin,
random
or
fun
Cowgirl.
of Crazy Box. Warframe is fully packed for this season.
On the season pass.
Beyond the maps, we've got the new operator, N2, who brings control the code, control the pace right onto the battlefield. And you can unlock him straight through the battle pass.
We've also added 2 new weapons, brand new anti-wire Vulcan cannon and the CSV-35 transport helicopter. Your arsenal and your vehicle lineup both got bigger this season.
On the reward side, there's the Battle Pass, premium content, and the Rainbow Six Siege collaboration.
Oh,
we
yeah,
put
we had the
so
old
much
treasure
care
map, didn't we?
into
Yeah.
a real conversation between two
That wasn't a bad
tactical
one.
shooter worlds. And for lore nerds like me, a nuclear power plant falling apart,
Yeah.
a crisis
Black
that
ice.
sets the battlefield on fire, and a cast of people who belong in that story.
Season Meltdown goes live on July 30th.
New mode
Check the
BR.
full
I
patch
mean, that's
notes
been a
when they are out.
speculation,
Follow our
a
social
point of
media and
speculation
keep
since
sending
the
us
game came
feedback.
out.
We are listening
About them
this
doing a
season
BR.
and beyond.
Would they do a
And
loadout?
we generally can't
based
wait
BR?
to see the stories you create on your
It'd
own.
be something wild to see.
Go find out what kind of star resistance it tells you and what kind of adventure awaits.
Whether you're a returning player or just jumping in for the first time, this is a great season to play.
Thank you,
And I
Reeves,
cannot
Carl,
believe this
Hayden,
marks
Joe,
our
and
1-year
Eureka.
anniversary since we've been doing dev streams live, as you can tell. And we really appreciate all the support, all the messages, all the suggestions from you, the chat, and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
and
What are the
to
game
show how
modes?
grateful we are. The last 5 season
Big
passes,
major game
legendary
modes?
melee
Could
weapon,
they, you know,
all the
do?
chat,
We've got extraction.
just
We've
let
got
us
open
know what you
warfare.
want
They've
for
already kind
future
of done
streams or our
TDM
game.
things.
Anything goes. There is nothing wrong. Good luck, and we will see you in the new season.
Thank you for watching, everyone. See you in Season Meltdown.
Yeah. Cheers. We get a little video at the end. Thanks for watching. Well, that. Yeah, interesting. There's some interesting bits in there. Could be a loadout-based extraction. Yeah.
Do you? A man died after drinking varnish. It was a terrible end, but a beautiful finish.
Thank you, Criminy. PvE would be the only mode not taken. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't really make sense for like a loadout-based one. I mean, they've done PvE stuff in the past with Serpentine. They've kind of dabbled in. They did a single player with Black Hawk Down. But yeah, I mean, BR's always been the rumor. That's been knocking around for a while. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see for sure. You want forced wipes? Interesting. Hey Mythic, how you doing? Yeah, it does seem late in the day for BR, but yeah, I don't know really. It'd be interesting. Interesting to see what they did with it. They got a lot of good core game mechanics in Delta. Yeah. The esports stuff, I mean, there's some interesting skin stuff in there. The Tempest skin is good to see, like that. The esports announcement stuff was really interesting. Yeah, we don't need force wipes. No one would like that. Everyone would just infuriate 99% of the player base. Yeah, the esports announcement was cool. Seeing some huge esports name orgs that they're bringing into this next major tournament later this year, like Gen G and FaZe and Liquid and stuff. So yeah, that was pretty crazy. And yeah, nice to see a bit more of the new map and the new operator. Look forward to having a look. I'm going to have access to the test server in a few days' time. I will be away on Thursday and Friday, so I won't be showing any of it then. I'll be back for the new season, basically. But I'll be on the next couple of days still. I'll be on tomorrow and I'll be on Wednesday. But yeah, for the new season, we'll be hitting that on Tuesday when it goes live. Congrats on the epic running accomplishment. Cheers, Krim. Yeah, it was a big old run, and I feel done in. We're going to leave it there. I think it's a nice stopping point after checking out the dev stream. That was really interesting. I hope you all enjoyed it. I will be back tomorrow, normal sort of time, and we'll run around and loot things and all down that stuff. I re-downloaded my Instagram just to follow your updates. That's so cool, man. I really love to hear that. Thank you everyone who sent me messages on Instagram, dropped a like, dropped a comment or whatever, or just has asked about it today or in the training. It's been really it really means a lot, so thank you very much. Every little bit of encouragement does help you along. I help you along on the day. That wasn't me choking up because I'm emotional. It's just because it was very dusty yesterday and I swallowed so much dust. I hope you have a lovely evening, a lovely rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for your support as always. Thanks for being awesome, and I'll see you all next time. How was I feeling the next day? Today is the next day, and I feel pretty terrible. But I'm here. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back. We can talk about it more then. Have a great one. See you guys. Bye bye.